All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. You guys ready? You ready? It's Saturday. We got 1 week. It's the final countdown. But first, we gotta get in game. Look at more fun locations. What better way to do that than with, I don't know, applause? I got nothing for you guys today. All right, shut up, guys. How you doing? Welcome in, everybody. How you doing? Good to see you. Hello. Today's a gameplay day, and for that reason, I didn't really have an intro ready for you. I was just kind of sitting here, ready to go. I hope you guys are too. Today we're gunning back into the 4.3 PTU, checking out some of the new locations once again, and getting hopefully some more good footage, some more gameplay. I've actually got a video going out to you guys in like 30 minutes maybe. I don't know. It takes forever for YouTube to check for violations now on videos. It's ready to go. It is uploading, and it's a whole kind of preview look at the new underground facilities. I hope it does well. Who knows if it will, but put a lot of work into it, put a lot of time, and tried to get enough of a proper impression of these places to give you hopefully a decent guide on what's going on. What locations are we scouting? We're going to the underground facilities today. I see we got a Wild Maverick in tow. We're going to be jumping into chat with him in a cool minute. And, yeah. It should be a pretty chill, casual day. I thank you guys, those of you who are here. I appreciate you, Lifestyle, for being there on YouTube. YouTube is, I don't know. I think what I need to do is probably put a lot of videos out on YouTube quickly, because I don't think YouTube's really suggesting the streams much anymore to the good people, the good big reds. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off our music though, because I want to get the game's music today. I think we should be, I want to get that ambiance, you know. They put out a couple new updates for these locations, and I think the audio and lighting should be a little bit better off. Let me just move all of this stuff over. There we go. Cool. Hey! Wagwan. Citizen Dre, how you doing, dude? Wagwan. Good to see you, man. Brother. Valis. Wonder what the other wings will be like. Dude, the third wing? Yeah, I am interested in knowing what that's going to be like. By the way, Valis, if you're on the TeamSpeak, you feel free to jump with us as well. Thank you, Twitch, as always, for holding it down. I appreciate you, dude. You guys are awesome. Tristan, Valis, Yui, Ethnification, Danger Hobo, Nasty Master. Much love to you guys. I hope you're having a good weekend. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. We've just been chilling with my niece. We made the big drive out to Istanbul to go get her and bring her back in. And we've been enjoying hanging out, playing Goat Simulator with her, snacking on snacks. She's been playing Minecraft more now. It's been good indoctrinating her with the video game energies and getting her more into that gamer vibe. We're hoping that at this point, she is like old and set enough that we can play games with her while we're over in America, and she'll still remember that we exist. You're on your couch eating breakfast? Brother, what are you eating? Let me live vicariously through you, dude. Oh, god dang it. Ow. I didn't mean to do this. Dang it. They just lift the elevator back up. They're like, this guy always ruining things. Eating yogurt, chia seeds, granola, and some blueberries. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Did you throw it all together, or did you grab one of them packaged yogurt fan fictions? Can you tag along? You want to escape Europe? Dude, if you can get the flight, by all means. What do you want to escape Europe for, man? It's actually kind of I mean, I guess it depends really where you are. Ooh, we could get that Geist armor on, huh? See how the new armor looks in this. I think I have most of the Geist armor, but I'm not even seeing it here. Let me unmute myself real quick on TeamSpeak, so... There we go. Hello? Alright, I can't hear you. Hold on a second, let me see if I need to change my settings. Audio... Headphones... No, I should be able to hear you. That's weird. Oh, wait, I think I can hear you really, really quiet.
Really quiet.
Yeah, there you are. Why is it so quiet? You're coming through on the same volume as my game audio, so it might be messing that up a little bit.
Okay, I'll do my best to not yell, but
Let me turn up my output volume.
if I can tune up my input.
Alright, and let me see if I can turn down my game audio a little bit. Alright, how about now?
Testing.
That's better. Can you guys hear him okay? Pretty pessimistic on its future? Brother, I'm more optimistic on... I mean, again, it depends on which country you're talking about. But I'm more optimistic on many countries' futures than the US at this point. But that also kind of depends on what color your skin is and all that stuff, so... Hey, Tom Raven had Taco Bell bean burrito for breakfast. Dude, Mrs. Tomato is such a Taco Bell sucker. I would have never known. But yeah, she loves the Taco Bell. That's like one of our faves to go get the casual snack, you know. Have a little joint. Doing a little weekend, get a little snack. Oh, look, it's Taco Bell. It's either that or like In-N-Out sometimes. And if it, I would say Five Guys, but Five Guys, you gotta sell your car to afford Five Guys. You gotta remortgage your house to get that. That place is expensive now. I guess I don't have the rest of the Geist armor. I thought I had like the arms and legs in here somewhere.
Yes.
Just the helmet.
The helmet.
Yeah, just the
You might need some more radiation protection than that.
the virtual reality headset. Yeah, I'll probably just wear the Morozov, I guess. What is this? Antium. It looks like Antium's got a decent amount of protection. 26,000 on Morozov, 52,000 on Antium. Yeah, that must be why so many people are wearing it in there. Interesting. Do I have any more of that? They seriously need to do better at organizing stuff in this. Strata legs. God, it's hot. You know, it's so hot you can like freaking feel the sweat on your body. It's awful. It's terrible. I feel like a sponge. A sponge that's been squeezed. Toes. Squeezy. Aaliyah and Joe Tin. Ah, some of my favorites coming around. It's like the... I don't want to say it's the once a month, but like you guys always reliably come and sub on the channel. Drop in for a little bit of chatting. I really appreciate you both. Awesome, folks. I hope you're having a good summer. I hope you're doing well right now. And getting to eat some good foods. What's up, Signal Mod? How have you been, my brother? Okay. That's like a decent amount of radiation protection. But yeah, that's like the most important thing right now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it seems to be the thing we get incapped the most from.
All right, I'm gonna do. Definitely gonna. Okay, let's get a backpack. God knows you need a backpack going down there. There's just so much loot to be had. And we're going to grab a prism shotgun because that's like the best thing there is.
Good point.
I freaking love the prism, dude. And a P8 SC. And of course, we have no ammo for any of that stuff, so we'll have to grab it while we're down there.
Yeah, we'll make two.
That is always my problem in PTU. I've got all the guns and armor and stuff that I could need, but ammo-wise, I'm just constantly left in the rain because you just never have... You don't get ammo as a reward for anything. You don't have account-bound ammo magazines.
I did notice in the last patch when 4.1 went through, 4.2.1 went through, that if you have ammo stored at your home location, it seems to transfer across between patches now, but only at your home location. Yeah. Consumables, it seems it's subjective, not everybody. Some people get it, some people don't.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good for the live server. Too bad.
Well, it means
I'm constantly on PTU.
Means the database is getting better at doing what it's supposed to be doing, I guess.
That is true. That is
true. Whatever that is.
And like, I'm still trying to confirm how much I am allowed to talk about because we do see some like interesting news coming out about possible testing of certain things in the short-term future. In fact, maybe you could say it. Since
you're talking about the thing that was posted for the ETF chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a suggestion that Monday they're gonna put up a Bacardi test for, I think it's the Vulcan and AI. Testing.
Wow, that's so cool. As a content creator, I didn't know that, and definitely wouldn't be saying that in my own content. But wow, Natty, you said that. That's great news to hear. Talong, it's the Tomato Talk guy. First time I actually caught you live on stream. How you doing, dude? Thank you for hopping into the stream. Welcome in. We got great times up here in the live stream. I'm glad you got to check it out for the first time. Hey, I'll let you in on a little secret. I've got a Tomato Talk going out in like just a few minutes, talking about these new underground facilities, new locations in 4.3. I have no clue whatsoever about how the community is going to react to it because it's got a whole bunch of my own opinion. Basically, the whole video is, are these locations interesting? Are they good? And when you put out an opinion like that, there's a lot of other opinions. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and put that live to you guys right now. Obviously, that might mean that you guys leave the stream to go watch the video, but I encourage you to open 2 tabs and double your tomato time. That video is officially public, so you can be one of the first to go check it out and comment on it if you like. Share it with your friendos, post it in your Discords and your group chats, because I've realized the best way to spread a video is to make it controversial, because then people share it. But I'm not digging into that. Don't worry. That is not at all foreshadowing for next week's video, which is definitely going to be controversial. Can I say my hellos real quick before we get going? Because I don't think I got to. I did get to call out some of you guys: Dead Frag, Valis, Call, Witsy, Yui, double A's. It's good to see you all. Sagan Ross, KC Blackwolf. You worked for Taco Bell for 10 years. You make all their food at home now. Dude, that's awesome. So you know how to make a Crunchwrap Supreme? Because the Crunchwrap Supreme isn't. No. That's what Mrs. Tomato likes. I like the what's the taco where it has the soft shell and then it has the hard shell on the inside? Cheesy gordita crunch. Ooh! God, that thing is good, dude. I just like crunchy food, though, so don't take my word for it. Are the facility updates the same as the Pyro mission that came out recently? Pyro mission that came out recently. Is that the Miles Eckhart stuff? Have you tried that, Maverick?
Which one, sorry?
The Pyro missions? The new Pyro missions in PTU?
No, I have not tried the new Pyro missions in the BT.
Doesn't compare to authentic Mexican food. I mean, it's kind of like, so sometimes I like a good gourmet, very nice, very well prepared hanger steak. Yeah, when I want my red meat. Sometimes I just want like that frozen thin beef patty from the grocery store with some cheese on top. It's like a different vibe, you know? We get some amazing burritos, we get some good stuff. There's actually a nice little stall not too far from our house back in the States. Dude doesn't even speak English. Doesn't matter. He speaks food. And oh my God, it's good. And we'll go to that all the time. But you know, every once in a while, you just kind of want to get that quick and dirty. Sorry, I'm really freaking hot right now. I got a fun story for you guys, actually, since we're talking about Mexican food. I had my Spanish class back in high school. This must have been, I was 15 years old, 16 maybe. I was doing this because it was so warm in the classroom. I was like trying to get the air circulating inside of my shirt. And my teacher scolded me for it in Spanish. She got pissed, like I was doing something wrong. And I never really knew what it was I was doing. Oh, sorry, Arcorp. I never knew what it was I was doing wrong, but she got so annoyed by the fact that I was doing that with my shirt. Also, the double-decker taco. Yeah, Casey's saying the double-decker is better. Why is the double-decker better? Maybe I'll try that next time. Rebuying railgun ammo because it doesn't respawn with you gets irritating. Dude, railguns are hard to maintain in this game. Doing good, life is life. Hope you're ready for your big move and that goes smoothly for you. Yeah, about the big move, folks. We are gonna be getting out of here a little earlier than I said. Literally just yesterday. Because things here are escalating every day. And we need to leave as soon as possible at this point. Quite over it. Welcome in, Signal Mod. Aaliyah, good to hear. Life is life. Life is life. That's for sure. Yeah, we've been, you can't see it, but like most of the stuff is off the walls in this room. We've been preparing heavily to get going. Mrs. Tomato is packing things up. Anyone notice the box wall glitch has stopped working? You watched a guy in Obituary try for 5 minutes before killing him. Oh, beautiful, dude. The box glitch is not working anymore would be good to hear. Exploits not being exploits is good for the non-exploiters. You backed this game in 2013, still have been unable to sit and play. Don't have the patience to fight more bugs than a Starship Trooper. The only good bug's a dead bug, buddy. I hear you, though. I have a friend who I'm talk to pretty regularly in real life. He's my only real-life friend who plays this game, and he hasn't played since 2018. He asks me how it's going every once in a while. We chat about it, but like, I'm like, dude, you don't have to be in any rush. He doesn't have a computer ready to play it. There's just no reason. It's got plenty more to go. What's up, Hustle? Same as a cheesy gordita, but it has baked beans instead of cheese. Oh, but I love cheese, dude. I really like cheese. Traveling taco trucks. Love a taco truck. We got a good place down near my parents' place. Taco truck. Makes amazing tacos, good burritos, delicious taquitos, and a fantastic quesadilla. Kema, thank you. Appreciate you. Oh, Barry, it's not like any sort of widespread government thing or anything like that. This is purely family relations and stuff. Oh, you're talking about, okay, the mission they were talking about is, literally the Stormbreaker stuff. Going to Lazarus. When they mentioned the pyro. What was the question? Are they the same as the pyro mission that came out recently? No, this is newer content. The pyro mission is from a couple months ago. Or a month ago or something. This isn't even in the live game yet. Time to wish safe travels? Sure. Like I said, I have moved our timeline up, so we are getting out of here on Thursday instead of next Friday. Earliest that I could make happen, given everything gets much more expensive as you get closer and closer, but we're doing what we can. Because honestly, even if we're spending money to get out of here, the faster we get back to our home and we can set up and start consistently working, the faster we can get better content out, set up some good podcast episodes, do some better streams that are more consistent. All right, so it looks like we're going into the research wing. We're going to be taking a contract. I'm sharing it with you now. You find you get along with your family best when there is at least one continent between us. You know, Talong, I don't think you're alone there. The more and more, like a lot of people have things to say like that. And like, it's sad, but sometimes that's how it is. You gotta, as you get older and older and you have to start like making your space for yourself and your family, you realize that people aren't used to that, you know? People just don't expect that sometimes. Talk about lost something in the last decade because the freshness has gone away. When you were a manager, you work, cut, and cook. Everything fresh. Dude, I don't know. I feel like I had like the reputation that Taco Bell didn't necessarily have the best ingredients when I was growing up, but it does feel like all fast food has degraded a little bit over the last decade, huh? Maverick, what's the fast food scene like down there?
In the southern hemisphere, just upside down, really. To be fair, that's all it is. We just end up, yeah, just upside down.
You're it's like your burgers are served with the top bun down.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, inside out burgers.
So how do you eat tacos? Because everything must be falling out.
Backwards with the hands inverted. You know, because everything down here is upside down.
Yeah, so you just like kind of put it up above you and catch the food as it falls out of the taco.
Yeah, we're also really good acrobats. We're just born with that ability. But no, I mean, to be fair, everything. It sounds weird. Everything does float downhill slightly, so it takes a few years for franchises and things like that to make it this far in certain ways. Like in our major cities and centers, there's most typical franchises from around the world. And there's always a McDonald's or those sorts of things. And then there's Taco Bell down here in a lot of the major cities. But I can't think I've been to one, to be fair. I think I've driven past and gone, hey, there's one of those places that you see on TV that actually isn't fake. But
okay, but you got like your own chains, right?
Yeah, we have our own stuff. A lot of the stuff down here in Kiwi land, as it were, relative to the location. So like cafes and that sell stuff that's produced primarily locally as well. A lot of it. So fresh fruit, vegetables, animal produce, a lot of lamb, that sort of stuff. So from that perspective, it's more relative to being regional, especially, you know, it'd be a little bit more, I guess, like Turkey in that sense. Like each location, village, place has its specialty because of its locale, and then you've got generic stuff, obviously, as well, that everybody can get access to.
Yeah. Oh, hustle. I don't know, man. It's not I'm not talking about American stuff right now. We're talking about Turkish stuff right now, and it's definitely different. It's not even cultural. No, what I'm talking about here is not cultural. This is a family matter, and that's what I'll leave it at. When to talk about shoots right through you at the toilet. Freaking Australian beef is great. Well, I have been introduced to the first, and for the record, not Australian. But we have been seeing a lot of bluey. It is from the area, at least.
Like the dog?
Yeah, the show.
The show, right.
Yeah, because our niece is very into it. Loves it. It's a good show, too. I mean, I understand. I get it. I get the hype. Oh! Whew. Yeah, Bluey's dope. Freaking proud of whoever writes that show, man. They get it. All right, so the music on outside of this place is playing now. It didn't used to. It used to not play until you got into the lobby, and then it blew your ears out. A bluey paint. Dude, I want a bluey paint for my Idris. All right. You got the mission, right?
I got the mission, yes. The research running.
Sus? Nonsense. I feel like only the most baddest of asses would have a bluey Idris.
You imagine if CIG started doing that and actually, put branding out.
Oh,
as
God.
skins for ships. You could see
Yeah,
like
CIG started to just do
Amazon.
like all the...
an Amazon ship and a Microsoft ship, Intel. They could sell out that way, I suppose.
All the Fortnite-like collaborations. They start having concerts instead of Star Citizen.
Yeah, I had to sigh the other day. I saw in the Discord channel for the Halo stuff that there's now Halo and Fortnite, and I was like, I feel like that's a step back. That's not a
Halo
step
and
forward.
Fortnite.
Yeah, the skins that people can wear, or the outfits or the characters.
Oh
that
yeah,
can be,
man.
I guess.
They had the Master Chief skin for a long time.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I just feel like that's a crossover I'm not happy about. I like my chief to be unpainted.
What's up, Metaphysical? Good to see you. You moved from Saudi Arabia to England. Some family moved there. Moved to Australia, they moved there. So now you're in Thailand. You think you're safe? They're just following you. You just keep moving different places to make them go away. Oh, yeah, I don't think anybody's following us. If anything, they're probably happy we're going. Oh, is my eye tracker not working? Yeah, the audio in here is much better than it used to be. So my favorite thing about these locations is definitely that when you get it, even when you take a contract in here, it doesn't tell you where to go.
Oh, there's no marker at this point. Yeah.
Oh, South Africa. Right. Sorry, there's multiple essays. Oh! Oh, shit! Jeez! That's good spatial awareness on my part. Alright, a couple med pens. Ouch. How you doing?
Yep. Hang in.
Where you at?
This way.
Okay.
Right behind. Right behind.
Genshin times Star Citizen. Genshin Impact Citizen. Oh, we got a few people over here. Healing.
Copy that.
Yeah, the music transitions are way better now.
Yeah, they were quite jarring first up. It was very sudden and immediate. It's not very intuitive.
Yeah, they're making good progress on fixing this up
Yeah.
since the... I guess they did open it up to all waves with the basically an Evocati build.
Yeah.
Whoa. Alright, I guess we clear this floor first, see if the files are in here. You get good frames here. Yeah, I think it runs pretty smooth here, especially for like being a brand new location. Performance isn't bad.
I do have a marker for the files. On
Oh,
my
you do?
screen.
Oh yeah, I got
Yeah.
one now too.
Yeah, it just popped up.
I wonder what prompts it.
Maybe just distance, perhaps?
I feel like we're not that close yet.
Yeah, 80 meters inside of a building's still quite a ways.
Yeah. Alright, let's clear out this room on the left here first.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I'm almost out of ammo.
Yeah, it's good. Their mine stones did it pretty quickly. Mind you, I'm carrying 6 with different weapons, so it was dumping.
It's one way to do it.
I was shooting a cactus from across the room because the shadow looked like a person. Goodness me.
Lo and behold, there is a person in here. Alright, I'm gonna grab this Zenith. Very dramatic. You are excused. When I was in the US, most people thought South Africa was in Europe or South America.
Wow.
Why do people think that South Africa is in South America when it's called South Africa? Where do they think Africa is?
In the south, I guess.
Africa's in South America? Is that the thinking?
Gotta be.
Americans are particularly bad at geography. So it happens when you're separated from the rest of the... Not the rest of the world, but... Wait, maybe that's not true. How are you guys at geography? Do you know where, I don't know, Africa is, by any chance?
Most people have a reasonable grasp on the major continent.
Yeah, then we have no excuses. You guys are farther away.
We do play against them in international rugby literally every year. So South Africa's like one of those countries that are on our immediate radar.
Yeah. Nice. Thank you for lighting that up. Man, this music just every single time it plays with the rock music, it's Halo 2 vibes through and through.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to say that. Very much good. Where is this guy? This is a bit dark. What's going on in here?
He's right. There we go. Got him.
Nice.
I'm gonna clear the black backside of this room.
Oh, there's an audio tape in here that's playable too. There, that.
Oh
You walk
boy,
past it.
there are several guys over here.
On my way.
Aye.
Oh, just someone's up.
Yeah, he's down. Oh, I'm down. Watch out, he's behind us. Jeez.
He came out of nowhere. Second. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
Alright, I'll just take this corner just to switch out a weapon.
Yeah, I'm gonna move back here.
Go for my F55. Oh, okay. F55 is not F55.
Alright, I'm doing some looting.
Copy that. Covering. Oh, what is wrong with this? Such a different pace, stepping back into this form of FPS after playing a couple of days of Battlefield 6.
Oh, can we not put snipers in our backpack?
You can, some of, depends on the size of the backpack.
There we go. Got it. No, it's just a crappy inventory system. Yeah,
No.
how's Battlefield 6 been?
Dude, I mean, I'm happy so far. I know they've got a long way to go with the balancing. That's always a big thing with Battlefield games, you know, like the initial outset. But to be fair, they've done some good testing, and I think this is the best Battlefield we've had in a long time. I remember when one came out, it had massive balancing issues, and they took them a wee bit to get that sorted out, and I think this will be similar. At the moment, though, it's a good all-round average. There's obviously the OP shotgun and the unnecessarily powerful tank or whatever it is that comes up, but generally speaking, it's feeling pretty good. I think a lot of the community is just happy to see something come out that's actually stable.
Yeah, and good.
Yeah. Goodness knows we've needed one of those for a while.
Battlefield's been rough, man. I feel like Call of Duty's gotten so comfortable because Battlefield has been struggling for like a
Yep.
good 7 years now.
Yep. I would say that fair comment, and that's all on EA. There's a voice recording over here too if you want to tag that and have a listen. I haven't heard it, but I didn't want to play it and then not have you be able to hear it at the same time.
Gotcha. I'm just trying to find some more ammo.
What do you need?
I get Prism.
Cool. Okay, I'll let you know if you need that. Hearing a explosive.
All right. Let me check this. Nope. These are NPCs. We're not fighting. I've still yet to fight any other players in these locations. Where was the voice recording? You said it was over here?
No, it's over here next to me, but
But they don't actually work unless you have the contract for them.
that probably makes sense as to why it's looking a little ambiguous. What is this
Yeah.
horrible looking meat room? This
This
is going to be something that this something horrific happens if you walk in there and someone presses the button at the right time.
From what I know, you can put bodies in there, and they get processed. And that's
Oh,
why
that's
the
amazing.
tubes are leading up to the blade. Yeah, I think so, like, from the rumors and the different things that we've seen, I think basically he's trying to create some kind of hybrid human sort of thing to prove regeneration out.
Is it the Vandal-esque lore sort of
Yeah,
thing? Got it?
yeah.
Yeah. I'd heard some lore rumors. I think Paul was talking about it on stream the other day. I thought that's dark.
Yeah, dude,
Whoever spun that up.
this is a messed up
Yeah.
storyline.
Yeah.
All right, we got the files over here. Grabbing.
Coming back to Onyx has unearthed a lot of feelings.
The loot gun.
Those at ASD lacked the vision to understand what I was doing, along with their unwillingness to acknowledge their ignorance. At the same time, I am exhilarated at what we were able to accomplish. The questions we were just starting to ask. But time has granted me the wisdom to see the path forward. To know the direction that we couldn't see back then. What I'm doing now will change things. It will redefine what it means to be human.
Yeah, dude, that's
Guy
ominous.
That guy sounds like the lead scientist out of the original Half-Life game. That's who that guy sounds like. I don't think I found the same voice actor. That'd be crazy if it was the same guy.
It's definitely
But it
got
fits.
that I'm doing things I'm not supposed to, but I'm proud of it kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Good for you, dude. You can find a more friendly place to do it. PK saying the shotgun is okay. Damage drop-off needs to be steeper. Some of it seems to be balancing and hoping we actually get 2 or 3 big maps. Are there ladders
Yeah.
in Battlefield 6?
There are ladders in Battlefield 6, would you believe?
Do they not usually do ladders in BF games? Can't say
I think there's always been something. Probably, I just can't think off the top of my head where I've run across
Yes.
one, but I'm pretty sure there's but there's always been ladders on the outside of buildings that allowed you to climb up onto the. Especially Battlefield 1 had ladders everywhere.
Yeah, it's DICE, not Bethesda, guys. I think we're clear. Your
Yeah.
newest video was very good. Well, thank you for watching it. Appreciate that you liked it. It was, yeah, I enjoyed making it. I like the subject matter. These locations are pretty cool. I do think that people are going to. I think the probably the top reaction I'm going to get to this video is that people are not happy that this is a very combat heavy location again, which, you know, I understand. It'd be nice to get a location that's not so combat focused, but I just don't think CIG has the tools to create intriguing gameplay without combat yet. I think we need more like engineering kind of stuff. They need to focus more on investigation missions and stuff like that.
Fair point. You do think though that this seems like it's been mirrored off the back of what we would get in Squadron? Something like this sort of a location?
I hear that, like I get that. I get where that's coming from. And yeah, I think this is probably, it really does feel like a scene taken from, or a level taken from a single player game. Not to say that they took it straight out of Squadron, but it is built to be run through by 1 to 3 people, and it's pretty self-contained, and it has its own storyline. Was glad to see that ladder improvements were re-enabled since we're talking about ladders. Yeah, it's nice that they're bringing that back in. I hope it sticks. I hope it goes to live.
Will they put them back in this build?
Yeah.
Because they took them out again, so that was interesting. I didn't see that they put them in the patch notes, so that's cool.
Yeah, they tried them in PTU, took them out, and then they said, I think it was today or last night, they said they were bringing them back in. They got some fixes done.
I'd be keen to see that actually work with a couple of people on the ladder, because apparently that was a problem.
Now I just need to find a ladder to try it out.
Where are these guys spawning from?
Jesus, they're like right behind us.
Ow. Weapons against us is not fun.
Yeah, dude, it's...
The hand of Palpatine reaching across the room.
They hit too.
Yeah. The visual effect actually when it's firing at you is quite impressive. I understand why the MTs are so angry all the time.
Alright, let's pull back out and see if we can get the next contract.
Copy that.
Oh, do we have to go all the way down to go back
I
up?
think, yeah, that they've purposely done that on both sides because I couldn't get back out of the other engineering side without going further into the facility. Ladder?
Yeah, can we jump up there?
Surely.
I don't think so. Oh, man.
I just glitched out of it going.
That's interesting. Whoop. Contact. Yeah, the music is doing a lot better work now. It transitions like I don't really notice the transitions anymore. It was harder to get on top of rooftops in BF4. Whole building blows up and the pathetic sods can't place a ladder for you to kill the parachuting spawns they create. Hey, man. They made Battlefield 4. Nobody who worked on that game is pathetic. Except for, like, letting it release in the state that it did.
That was a hard sell. Oh, I hear Velica.
Okay, I guess we're going all the way down then. Seems like this stuff is the start of more narrative with the way we interact with the world has got to be obnoxious to create puzzles. I do like the more narrative coming in. It's much better this way. I think if we come over here, there's actually a quick shortcut through the elevator shaft, maybe?
Oh yeah, where you guys were the other day, I think you.
Yeah. I do
Vertical
not
drop.
know.
A door in there somehow.
Nah, this just put us back on the same floor here.
Yeah, I recognize that dead NPC.
All right, I guess we go through the gravity room.
Alright.
Oh man, we're gonna have to go through the animal testing labs. Think we can like jump down to that floor from here?
Ooh, I see what you're saying.
Is that sketchy?
It is, because... well, I mean...
Nah, let's just...
Yeah,
We
surely.
could just go the normal way. Hey, Gumbo. What's up, dude? What in the world was that?
NPC blew up a canister.
Messed himself up?
But yeah.
Alright, let's go back up. What can you do in 4.2? A whole bunch of stuff. Bunch of contracts and stuff. Oh.
It definitely seems like they've increased ragdolling at the NPCs.
They have the most dramatic death effects.
Yeah, they've got quite a few animations. I noticed the sniper rifle that's down here. Have you used that yet? The Vault one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That thing, if you smack us NPC with that in the head, the recoil throws them backwards over themselves.
I think I just got some ammo for that, actually.
Speaking of which, there's NPCs spawning in with those sniper rifles. Oh, King, he just got up again. Not good. Ow, ow, ow.
Dude, you can shoot this thing pretty fast. It actually does shoot like a DMR.
A lot of the NPCs also carrying the pistol as well.
Oh, good. I need some pulse ammo. Oh, this is a clothy boy. Hey, Prism. Nice. These guys are carrying the good stuff.
It really annoys me when they make a UI with a button that's over the top of a button that's in the background. So when you click on the foreground button, you also get part of the background.
Okay, my monitor just turned off.
Well, that's a skill.
There we go. Alright, when you're ready, we'll head to the gravity room.
With you now.
Just the way out. Contact. Left.
Their HVAC system must be pretty powerful because all of the plant life that's down here is always in the wind.
Alrighty. Losers. Alright, we got a loot room over here. So I don't understand, man. Sometimes this door is open and sometimes it's not. I
This
still
one?
don't really understand what determines if a door is open or not in this place. You can't select Medium graphics? What's your main?
Because the overlay of the UI for the menu.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I know
God,
that.
dude.
I've sworn at that menu system trying to switch settings in the past. It's like, why CIG? Do you guys
It's
not
gonna
have to change
be,
this?
dude, it's gonna be so crazy once we get to the point where there's where they like have the chance to treat this like an actual game.
Mm-hmm.
And they start just fixing things and we're like, what the heck? What am I playing? Why is stuff working? Ooh, there's a Pico ball here. Got it. An
Hey,
advocacy badge.
the 3D printer's working.
Nice. Does the Volt Sniper feel like a P8? Looks like a decent MR. So I didn't even realize that you could shoot it in such quick succession until just now. It feels like it feels longer range than a P8, like a P8 AR, I'm guessing. I would say this has definitely got a DMR feel to it. I want to use it outdoors, though, to see how it really performs, because we're in pretty close quarters here. Not going to lie. The fact that it has a faster firing capability does make me more interested in using it than I was. And it looks cool.
I love how those 3D printers are working. So crafting version
What'd you
0.1.
craft?
Everything on the list.
You can just craft anything?
It just prints it.
Nice. All they have to do is basically just ask us to give it resources to do this. Okay, chill.
You just have to, I just see them being able to push crafting by that method initially, you know, just as long as you've got the items in an inventory, you just put one of these inside your hangar, stick it on the wall, job done.
Yeah.
You could just have that kiosk in your hangar.
Yeah, we're pretty close to that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get through here. Oh, looks like somebody died over here.
That's unfortunate.
After you.
Oh, that's cinematic. Wait, what? There's like little black holes appearing in the middle of the room. You see the voids? They're just spawning in.
The what?
The circles that are in the room there, they're all just...
More of them
pulsing.
spawned in?
Yeah, I'm sure they were. There was only one in the center when we got in there. Or they might just be cycling. Yeah. We didn't die, so I'll call that a win.
Okay.
Oh, medbed. Might just quickly heal my tier 3 head injury that I got.
Wait,
Oh,
there's a
my
med bed in here?
No, I thought that's what I saw, but no.
Oh, I was going to say, that's amazing. They have a functioning med bed down here. Nice.
That would have made sense in my thoughts. I just back one in
I think
this room.
they slowed the rate of fire for this. Honestly, anything... I would say if you could fire twice per second, then it's still really fast for a sniper.
Oh, it's definitely DMR'd.
Yeah. Alright, we gotta jump down here. We're gonna get Copion swarmed. You got any high rate for fire guns? Because...
Yeah, let me just switch it out.
kind of just want to skip... Oh, we can't even go in that door. Okay.
Yeah, it should do it.
Yeah, we're going all the way down here. All right, ready?
Yep.
Contact. Oh, behind us. Watch it coming down. You check the stairs. I'll watch the bottom floor.
Got it.
Hey. Little bitch. Okay, they're coming hard at us down the stairs. Reloading. Aye.
Good.
Well, I'm glad we're not on Aberdeen, or else this gun would not have worked for this.
Reloading. I medicate myself. Got a concussion. That's weird.
Alright, I'm reloading.
Struggling to shoot things. The screen was just getting blurry every time I fired. Oh, where's a spear one down here? Orange crates.
Just want weapon-mounted lights so ADS isn't so blinding. Yeah.
Oh, there's the ghost.
It's
helmet.
nice when you find a light that matches your guns, so you could just keep that on and not your helmet.
Yeah, I really like the field light for the front of the weapons. It's a nicer light to play with.
Alright, cool. We made it down to the bottom floor, so should be a little easier to get out. I'm gonna go for the elevator.
Okay.
Called. Oh, I hear people.
Yeah, far sided.
Okay, so they swarm when you call the elevator, huh?
That's a typical kind of thing to do, isn't it? They're actually using the cover really well. Almost too well in some instances.
Reloading.
Grenade out. Lots of grenades going out.
A heat scope would work wonders in here.
Oh, a thermal would be brilliant. Yeah. It's going to be an interesting overlay for them to do, I think, once they start bringing thermal into the games. You know, like
Elevators
they're
here?
talking about. Yep, let's get in it.
Alright, we're good. Back up we go.
Just really happy to see that we're going to get temperature readouts for engines when engineering rolls in. Out of the UI for it. It's going to be really nice.
Yeah. Solid. That was a good run.
Hmm.
They'd be like, you will never leave alive. Yeah, they're literally like, somebody grab the elevator. Imagine if that was how it was at work. When you call the elevator to go home and all your coworkers are just like, somebody called the elevator, get them! Tackle them, they're trying to go home. I think that's...
Before security gets us. Yeah.
Yeah. Point of view, you work in an Amazon factory. Ooh, food. Would you eat
That's
food
a
if you
good-
found some down here?
I'd have to be pretty desperate, to tell you the truth. Like, it'd... yeah, 40-year-old Taco Bell. I mean, surely there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, like a power bar from some weird scientist who decided to leave a snack around 60 years ago.
genetically modified in some weird way. Wait, what are these? Are these the
Yeah, those are the
these
pods
these are the pods for
for the bodies. Yeah, they got like refrigeration piping on the bottom. So this is probably what you use for bounty hunting and I guess for donating lifeless bodies.
it's like a,
Testing it out.
yeah. Nope. I don't know how you're gonna get anybody in here. I feel like I'm twice the size of this thing.
Just push them. Just shove them
Yeah.
in.
It's just a meat can. Yeah.
Just use the elbow.
Yeah. You've also got to carry a human compactor with you as well. Just squish them down.
They do have weapon lights, the field light. You're dumb. You're not dumb. I mean, it's not easy to find them for your gun. I guess that makes it good loot, right? Valuable when you find it. Dude, I love it when I find something in a game and I'm like, oh, I needed this. Nice. Feels good. As somebody who came from games like Halo and Battlefield, there wasn't really much looting culture in my life before this game. Or maybe like Destiny.
Yeah, Destiny's all about the loot.
I think Destiny was probably a lot of people's introduction to looting.
Well, it was my introduction to I guess you could say, MMO-esque environment where you go to central locations and there's just an insane amount of people running around.
Yeah. I think that was probably... I didn't really understand what the idea was there, where you like... You actually see other people just running around doing nonsense. I was so used to always just shooting people when I saw them. Brutus said, don't get me started on Destiny. I loved that game. What happened to it? Well, okay, never mind. You said don't get you started. I don't mean what happened to it, but like, you're just not into it anymore? You need me to heal you?
No, gets worked.
No?
Yep, there it goes. It did its
Yeah,
thing.
I can't. Can you heal me? Because I can't seem to look around when I lay down.
Yeah, that's a thing, right? His big armors definitely have a visual issue. Incinerate. I've never seen that button before. How does this work?
Send me to Valhalla, dude. Do I think they'll do... Do you think...
Can't treat you.
No?
Hang on. Maybe this one's broken. Try the one I was on.
Do you think they will do the same to the Liberator as they did with the Asgard and let us put cargo on the tank bays? Probably. I mean, the Liberator... Ooh, actually, I don't know. They might not make that a cargo grid. I think it... Like, if they were really building a sandbox game, then yes, they would do that. But I don't know. I think they should. I think a vehicle and cargo should be able to be locked by the same kind of grid. Why they might not would just be balance-wise. They don't want that ship to become a de facto cargo hauler, but like, you guys, it should, like, that should be a possibility, you know?
I cannot.
Should be an immersive sim kind of design.
No. So they're not letting me... It shows your injury. It shows that you've got a minor chest injury, is it? And the arm?
I guess I'm just broken then. Good for me.
No, it'd be just the mid-bed then the thing. You probably just have to take your
Yeah, let me see if I take off my
just-
armor.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay, that was Nick. All
Very
your stuff's on the
dramatic.
ground. Yeah.
It would only be like 780 cargo if they did. Oh, that's a lot of cargo, man. Nah, dude, I don't know. This is, I don't know if it's my armor. Let me try taking off my helmet.
Are you not even getting the UI to use it?
Yeah, it's not letting me look around.
Maybe it is that
See,
helmet.
it just
That helmet's...
forces me to look down.
Yeah, the screen should come over the front of you.
Yeah, I guess it's just a me thing. I'm special.
Oh. Well, we need that.
Oh, I
You get to
dropped
do it.
all of my ammo. God.
Yeah, yeah. It's interesting. I'm curious to see what happens though when you pick that up. Whether it will just vacuum cleans it back up the floor or not.
Wouldn't that be far too convenient for Star Citizen?
Extremely.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to put everything back on now. It's like when you get hit so hard that you lose your shoes, and that's how people know that you're really done.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't letting him treat my injuries with the console either. Apparently, those NPCs that didn't want me to get out alive were able to hack the medical facility too. You need a trailer for your MTC? Michael, be the change you want to see in the world, man. Make the trailer. Go for it.
When Michael says trailer, does he mean the one that's held behind it? Or the video?
Yeah, wait. Maybe he literally means a trailer, like a...
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking a video trailer.
Yeah, no, I think I got the distinction there from when you said it. I'm like, wait, is that what he means?
All right, let's get out of here. Maybe if we come back, they'll let me heal. I love all these random artifacts we can find in the loot. Just like, what am I going to do with these?
Try to
It's
fix
so
it then.
exciting to find things. I just want something to do with them when I find them.
They're like the war medals and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I found like
Yes.
ingots. I found
A
an
Wicklow
advocacy
requirement.
badge.
Oh, okay.
Whoop. A replica advocacy badge. Stolen valor. Why are they called trailers? Because they trail behind you? Hell yeah, dude. Pedro. My man Pedro with the freaking tunes. I can't. The music continuity in these locations is some of the best they've done in the whole game.
Yeah, no, they're just... And it's the hooks as well, like when it's prompting them to play the music. It's
Yeah.
getting cleaner and obviously the communication from the client to the server end is getting better too because it seems to be less jarring. A little bit like when we're going through the jump points, you know, you hit the jump point and the music wouldn't play on time.
Oh,
It would get,
God.
Yeah, out of sync. And, yeah.
I hate that. That drives me nuts. Like a roly-poly in my brain. You guys know that feeling? They crawl in your ear?
Just it triggers you.
Yeah, I can't free look when I'm sitting in the pilot seat either, so this is like some kind of problem with my ability to look around. You know what it might be? It might be like my... Hold on a second.
Oh, your head track.
Yeah. Yeah, that is it.
Yeah.
It thinks my head tracking was on. Okay. When we get back in here, I'll probably be able to heal. It's like my head tracker is not
look,
actually
your head-
working right now.
Yeah, now your head's wobbling around on your shoulders. That's better.
The C1 is your hero, Vic. I mean, doesn't it fit? Like, if we were playing a single-player cinematic game of exploration and, like, being Commander Shepard, I think the C1 is one of the premier ships that would fit that role. It just looks like a hero vehicle. And then you get inside and
Yeah.
half of it is a cargo bay.
I think, yeah.
Retrieve. What does that mean? Retrieve. Accept.
Yeah,
Rewards
5
retrieval
rewards.
failed?
Not see that
never-
on my screen.
Yeah, I never seen that prompt before.
Oh, that's a new thing.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what we got next. I am told by Mr. Kraken that once you explore these locations, you'll start to get mercenary and cargo contracts that take you back there.
Oh, that's interesting.
Don't have anything yet, but I'll keep an eye out. All right, so I don't
Yeah.
have any investigation mission. Let's head back towards our corp and see if something pops up.
I've got. Let me just see. Nope. Same as you. Oh, I do have one.
Should be called movie
This
haulers.
is-
Oh, you mean literally the trailers for like movies and stuff. Yeah, I don't know why those are called trailers.
Got the same one again.
Personnel data.
Files. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
Jarrett's.
Oh,
Jarrett's
let's
dossier.
not take that one again. Interesting. I wonder why we don't have access to any. I'll make the run back to ArcCorp, see if that fixes it. Folks, any good plans for the weekend? Anybody doing something fun this Saturday or Sunday? Or possibly Monday if that's also part of your weekend? If they had a data running variant of the sea when you wouldn't fly anything else, dude. Gumbo, you know me well. Yeah, I would, I mean, that's why I love the MSR. Fun fact, if you didn't notice, my introduction for this channel on the videos we make is actually a Mercury Star Runner flying across the screen. That's how old it is. Because if I made it now, it would be a C1.
Yeah. It's still have the MSR. Go to the fact machine.
I love that name. Yeah, dude, I'm not getting anything.
I'm stuck on. Have you got the first?
Oh.
No, you haven't still got the first one either.
Wait, it does say that the last thing I was supposed to do was return to that same Onyx facility. That's weird.
That's what. I think it's supposed to say leave.
It
Oh,
did.
No, it says that. It says
It
leave
says
on it.
leave,
So
and then
there's
it says
to
return. How the heck am I supposed to
That can't be right.
Okay, so either... Hold on. I'll be sending you 5 secure drives with copies of whatever data we've gathered so far. You can collect them at your home location.
Oh, maybe we go back to your home location and collect them.
I don't know. Wouldn't it... I mean, because it had like a weird glitch where it told us that we left and then it offered the parts, but then it didn't give them. We can't go back to that place without a marker.
No, I have no idea where that was. If I accept this one that I've got, I'll see where the location is.
Yeah, let's do that. Might as well. MSR
Figuring it
goated,
out.
C1 bloated. I think, isn't the MSR bloated?
Seems that way.
Alright. I guess we'll try that. Do you think the Liberator will come out, or is it the same as the G12?
Name's Arkin Mella. Ocro's dropped this case on me, so I'll be running ops on this side. Got the
Arkin.
high level from the brief, but the client's interested in looking into a Dr. Logan Yorrit. He's one of
Oh, it's Yorrit. I thought it was Jarrett.
Yeah, that's that whole English language / not.
Ah, where letters
Silent
don't
J.
sound like letters, yeah. That's one thing I really love about the Turkish language. If you see a letter, it is pronounced how you think it's pronounced.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's literally extra letters in the alphabet for the other sounds.
I'll get in touch once you get on site.
Wait, how many letters are in the Turkish alphabet?
To be honest, I don't know, but the keyboard is a little weird. I got it right here.
Oh, really? Yeah.
It throws me off all the time, because if you guys look on the keyboard here, and the light is a little, yeah, you can kind of see, like,
Quantum travel complete.
there's an extra I.
Oh, yes.
There's an I right here, and there's also an I up here, and there's an extra like O and a Like there's another there are two C's, there are two O's, there are two G's, there are two U's, two S's.
I think that would mess up. My typing's not the greatest on a good day, so that would just...
Bro, yeah, it messes me up when I try to type on the keyboard. It's it's all over the place. But yeah, it's like, so if you have an S and it's like a I don't know, the sun, that's one letter. But then if you had an S like shun you, you know, the word I'm gonna shun you, that's just another S. Just has an accent on it, and it makes it way easier. You don't have to worry about like combining letters to get sounds and stuff.
That's unique. It is an old language, I guess, Turkish, right? Been around a minute.
Kind of. They changed the language when it changed from the Ottoman Empire to the Turkish Republic. They adopted more Roman style alphabet. So it was a little redone like 100 years ago, 103 years ago, I think it was.
Oh yeah, that's quite recent in comparison to a lot of historical locations.
Yeah. But it is still based on a lot of the old language. So yeah, like there is like I, the I sound I is a different letter from the I sound I. And when you read it, you know, it's like I can't speak the language, but I can read it very well because it's just very logical. It's like one of two languages that has this sort of, I don't even remember what it's called, but if you look it up, it's a lot of linguists find the language very interesting because of how it's constructed.
Yeah.
Gotta love post World War I things, y'all. That old thing, World War I, that little event.
Yeah, that happened.
Hey, what's up, Brigadier? How you doing? Yeah, hustle bones, exactly. The S with the thing, it's actually on the bottom in Turkish, but yeah, that's the sh sound.
At least when you go out to a restaurant or a collection that's got a menu, it's easier for you to order, right? Because you can read it.
Yeah, you literally just sound out the letters and you can speak the language.
And they don't take offense to it. Like French people hate when you do that. When you try and speak French person and you don't get it right, they just look at you like, don't waste your energy.
I think
we don't want to hear it.
I think there's something to be said about, you know, trying to actually respect the language, but yeah, it depends on the person a lot of times. For the most part, Turkish people are very, very excited to see you embrace the culture. Got a buddy who named his MSR the Wubba Lubba Dub Dub.
What?
Omelette du fromage. When you learn all your French from Dexter's Laboratory. Hell yeah, dude, that violin.
Yeah, that must be well timed. I must admit I have recorded the music in this game when I've been playing solo and I fly out and just sit somewhere. I just record the soundtrack and then rip it from the video that I record.
Dude, that's a good idea.
But only they don't put it anywhere. Like you can't download it.
Yeah, I really wanted to use the music from these locations in the video I put out today, but I didn't get the chance to record it.
Yeah, I do it from time to time because sometimes I get inspired to do some kind of a video, and then life takes over. And I have full respect for you and the time it takes you to do these videos that you make, because my amateur ability to produce this stuff, yeah, it gives me anxiety when I sit there going, man, it's going to take me hours to get through all this stuff.
Dude, it used to take me like 2 weeks to make a video.
Yeah, I could see that. Like you talking like something that 30 minutes, 40 minutes long, or?
No, like one of the videos I put out on Space Tomato Gaming, like a 15-minute video, it used to take me like 2 weeks writing,
Okay. Yeah.
figuring it all out, what I wanted to say, recording it, finding the footage, putting the footage in, doing the music. Like, it was just such a, it took forever for me to kind of figure out how to do this.
Yeah. Yes, I've been self-teaching DaVinci
It's a good one.
Resolve for a while, and it's a great program, but it's such a deep software package too, so it gets a little overwhelming, I guess, when you're starting off and then
Yeah.
understanding all the stuff, and then you open the can of worms of 3D text modeling and all that sort of stuff, and then like, oh boy,
Yeah.
like learning a language.
They did indeed tone down the music in the lobby. It actually now transitions really nicely from the music that plays when you're approaching the location and landing in the hangar into the more ambient music of the lobby now. It's like these locations are a pleasant experience at this point. I'm going to hazard a chance to say I'm impressed by the progress they're making on these.
Of course, with the weird readings coming from this section, I'm guessing they got something a little more powerful than a generator stashed inside. Tread lightly.
All right, I think this is
the
going to
hell
be a
was that
pretty
noise?
easy in and out. I think this is the first mission you get in the engineering wing.
Okay.
Are those players?
Yeah, I think they are. Hey guys, can you hear us?
Hey! Cool. We good. How's it going, y'all?
Oh, our files are right here.
Yeah. This is just the
Oh,
first
this
one
is
they send us right here.
Ah, yeah. I've only ever done the engineering one on the far side.
All right. We can head back out.
Yep.
Peace and harmony to you, brothers. May the sun
And your
bless
voice
your
is
guidance.
Super, your voice is super clear when I'm standing right next to you.
Oh, yeah? You can actually hear it?
Yeah. I get it three ways. I've got the stream, the Teams, and that all pretty much in sequence. Just about.
God, that's annoying.
So it's a decent amount of month. Yeah.
All right, so now we're doing the same thing that we just did in the beginning of this stream, which is go to the research and get the personnel files. Oh, there's another player. This is the first time I've seen players in here.
Yeah. The other day you were trying to come across people, and now you can't avoid it.
I literally just put out a video and I'm like, yeah, I've been playing for 10, 15 hours and haven't seen anybody. And then the day that I put it out, we see people. What?
Yeah, it's because you posted the video,
I guess so.
and CRG's like, ah,
That is so weird, man.
wait.
Heading down to research.
Hey, I want you to be extra careful inside the Onyx research wing. I'm not exactly sure what you're gonna find, but whatever it is, probably best not to think too hard about it. Try to focus on the job at hand.
That sounds
Probably
that
best
sounds
not
like,
to think too hard about it. All right. Sometimes the research files are just, yep, they're right here. This is like an introductory mission, basically.
nice.
Great. Got the data, and I'm gonna have to run these names to see if we get any hits. But I'm seeing Dr. Yoritz accessed some personal logs. And some are even tagged from the last few weeks. Okay, give me a second, and I'll send you an updated contract.
All right. Send me the updated contract then. You try not to think, period. That gets me pretty far in this game. Okay, let's take this as it comes, and we'll just pretend we just started over and we're running the storyline now.
Mm-hmm.
No crashes yet. No server crashes. I really ought to work on my voice changer on this thing. More figured it out. I haven't tried it yet, but More figured out that the thing that we use for streaming, the Duocaster, he tweaked it enough so that when he turns it on and he talks, he actually sounds like the Mandalorian.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I want to see if I can get it to make me sound like Samuel L. Jackson. Or just, you know, like the voice actor for Sergeant Johnson would be cool. Who
Oh,
who
that would
plays
be pretty
Sergeant
cool.
Johnson?
Yeah, Sergeant Johnson would be a good one to have.
I know what the ladies like.
Or
For a brig,
Morgan.
he flew pretty good.
That's a great line. The Morgan Freeman would be a great one to be able to
Oh my
tune your voice
gosh.
to as a-
Dude, imagine getting like Captain teabagged by Morgan Freeman in a game.
Yeah.
Bless you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Playing some Battlefield 6, taking a break from SC this weekend to prepare for Monday. Oh yeah, Gumbo? What's Monday, huh? Why are you preparing for Monday, huh? What you preparing for, big guy? Dude, I love this music. Oh my gosh. It's so good.
Yeah, that would be good. That'd be a good soundtrack to capture, actually.
I haven't heard this music before this latest patch.
Hmm. This is all new stuff.
Okay, now, what? See, objective withdrawn, return. I think it's a glitch with the mission.
Hmm.
Because as soon as we left, it said that it's withdrawing the objective to return to the facility, but we weren't told to. Can't withdraw an objective you never gave us. I'm guessing now you don't have any investigation missions.
Look.
Landing gear up.
I got one.
What does it say?
Access engineering files.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay. Figuring it out. Did
Yeah,
that
good
shit.
music is key. A lot of people skip over the audio experience, but audio is like,
So that last upload was useful, but we still don't know why
Yeah.
mine like up.
Without good. The way I liken that is if you are watching a football game or a sport game that you're really into, but you haven't got the sound turned on. Like you can watch it and enjoy seeing it, but not hearing the commentators and all the atmosphere from the game. It misses a whole part of the game excitement.
yeah. Well, let me ask you guys this. When you click onto a YouTube video, what would make you click off of it first? Bad visuals or bad audio? Oh yeah, there is still a giveaway going on, folks. RSI Meteor is still up for a giveaway, exclamation point giveaways to make it pop up. Oh, looks like it's already in the chat. Hit that link and you have the chance to win a copy of the game plus a pretty cool ship. Bad audio? Yeah, everybody's saying bad audio. It's like you can kind of just turn off, what is this? You can kind of just turn off the actual video and still get a lot from its audio. But if it's like a bad microphone and overloud music and all that stuff, it's just so much worse.
Yeah, podcasts are bad for that. You'll get a lot of people. There's a few in the SC community that do podcasts that their the gain on their microphones set a little bit
Yeah.
incorrectly. So when they passionate, it taps out on their microphone. It gets really just the top end gets distorted. That's quite hard to listen to for an hour and a half.
Yup. We literally had that just a couple days ago when we were driving home. And it's like your camera can be glitching out, which is annoying, but it can happen. But if your microphone is having trouble, then like whenever our audio problems are if our audio is slightly misaligned in the podcast, people will be commenting about it a ton. But then I'll have podcast episodes sometimes where one of our cameras just completely bugs out or it's super laggy or something, and people never mention it.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you noticed that you can clearly now see the atmosphere circle around the outside of the planets?
I hadn't. Why is that?
It wasn't a thing in my eyes until this patch. There's now that the ozone layer, as you call it. You can actually see the halo around the outside of the
I see like the slight glow.
Yeah, there's like a blue haze. It's a perfect ring that's around the outside of the atmosphere location.
Yeah. Would you rather watch the Star Engine demo in 4K on mute or 144p with sound? Oh, that's tough because it does look really good.
Yeah, that's a brutal question.
But the sound is, honestly, the sound in that's really good. Podcasts are not for watching, they're for listening to. That's why people tend to ignore video issues. It's true. But I think that's how people treat a lot of videos.
Yeah, I don't think it was until, say, like, I think like the Joe Rogan type podcast thing set up where he started actually posting the video feed of the podcast that didn't even really register in my brain that there needed to be a video of two people sitting opposite each other talking.
Yeah, that's very true.
I was quite happy just listening to it. And then it also depends. Sometimes it's actually the conversation seems more meaningful when you can see the emotion on the person's face as they're discussing the topic, depending on what the topic happens to be. So there's times where I'll actually have the video up so I can get more of a gauge on how that person's presenting their topic.
Yeah. Lurch has a point too. I mean, literally it's in the name. Podcast always started out as something you just listen to on an iPod.
Yeah.
Kids these days don't even know what an iPod is.
Oh, that is a real thing. Yeah, Gumbo's got it. Does remind me of the moon from Destiny.
Is there a something that was released in Destiny called like something Crypt? Destiny 2 maybe?
That's a good question for the chat, because
Deep Crypt or something like that? I was reading that was one of the best, like one of the best created sort of dungeon experiences in a game. Deepstone Crypt, yeah. I think Mr. Kraken was talking about it, and then I saw somebody else mention that it was just like one of the best made pieces of packaged gameplay. And I was wondering what made it so good. What is it that Destiny did that really captured people so well? Was it just the balance and the pacing?
I think I came across Destiny because I was in between Halo games, and it filled a void for a little while.
Yeah. I got all pissy because they started giving away exclusive gameplay and excluding the Xbox people, so I moved on to other games. Never really came
Yeah.
back to Destiny after that.
Yeah, once I got through most of Destiny 1, didn't really come back for Destiny 2. Played like 3 or 4 hours maybe of Destiny 2, but never really got deep into it. This person's still standing here? Oh, different person.
Story and grind, great story and end game content. Okay. It's like the story, getting to take part in the story is really fun. I mean, that's good. I think if that's something that really made that kind of gameplay stand out, then it's good that CIG is starting to incorporate a little more narrative and story. Definitely helps to have a mission giver calling you up. It doesn't, to me, it's not a big deal that we're not meeting with them in real life or in person. I hope that we do still have mission givers that you go and you see in person and talk to, maybe when they do the instancing, but this does, I think, elevate the gameplay that we're having when this guy calls you up. All right. Actually, quite kind of similar to the whole Second Life event in Star Citizen in a minor way. Interesting.
Oh, we can repair that pipe.
Oh. Valky boy. Start on an orbit station to fight your way through, and at one point you have to go outside and do jumping puzzles in zero-G sections, which was really cool and memorable environment. Those wow moments, huh? Wow moments wrapped up in a good story.
That is a lot of. Run and jump.
I think they need some better lighting up there so we can see what's going on. It kind of lights up a little bit.
Yeah, when the radiation comes being down.
Yeah. Huh. I got a data download available here. This is the thing I don't like about these contracts. Everything feels like it's purpose built. You can't access the voice files unless you are on the contract. The data things don't really do anything unless you're on the contract, but it does look like they light up. It's not necessarily the correct one. I guess let's keep moving.
Yeah.
I'm using the Zenith sniper rifle. This is the new one for 4.3. Pretty cool looking. I think I'd like to understand better how the whole charging mechanic works.
On a worm.
Ooh. Dang.
That was underwhelming, but alright.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the marker came up for the files. Really?
Oof. Just got smacked with radiation.
The angles are kind of weird here 'cause you can't really shoot down to these.
Yeah. Not the most ideal. Okay, the music's doing worse now. Wonder if that's a server thing.
I think it might be just this location on this side. The hooks that spin it up seem to be a little bit disjointed.
Oh, terrible aim.
All right.
Whoa.
These guys got the pulse pistols on them.
Yeah, they didn't have any ammo.
Yeah, the ammo they have is for the R97, but they don't drop an R97.
Interesting. Bad choice,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, that's a bug I've seen reported a few times.
All right. Getting the files.
Copy.
How bold we were back then. While I admit this new method of power generation was flawed, it's impressive that this anomaly is still sustaining after all these years. In fact, I might be able to draw upon its power for my new project.
Well, I'll be damned. Seems like the bastard might be hiding somewhere in Onyx. I'm going to run down a few leads and see if I can figure out where. I'll contact you when I have more. Until then...
This hole in the wall in the bathroom next to where you were standing has a loot room in it.
Roger that. It's funny that he's like leaving these voice diaries just out there.
Yeah.
In the year
It gets a little bit-
2955, you're still not just putting them all on one device and keeping it with you.
Gotta leave those crumbs, right?
Not like, you know, our Mobi-Glass could record all this stuff.
No, heaven forbid you use that technology. It's not secure enough. You gotta put it on a physicalized item and leave it lying around.
Leave it
And
somewhere. Leave it somewhere random.
Stick it on a shelf somewhere where you know it'll be safe.
Yeah, it's the same scenario in all the new 100 locations. You can definitely tell that this was supposed to be like probably one location for each moon instanced, and you would spend your whole time in there because every time they reference these locations, they call it Onyx. They don't call it the underground facility or something like that. This was I'm almost no doubt at this point that these are just supposed to be like a singular instance location. All right, you ready to
Must be
get out of
bad.
here?
Yeah, we're definitely following another crew through there here because a lot of the loot boxes have already been harvested and stuff.
Wonder how often they repopulate.
That's a good question.
Hey, what's up, Ketchup? Oh, we can't go back the way we came, huh?
Oh, that's right. This one forces you through the
Toes. Oh, shoot. Ketchup with the sub on Twitch, my man. Thank you, homie, for the 21 months subbed on the channel. You're a great person. Helping the garden, planting the seeds. in a very civil, non-sexual way. Thanks for being here, dude. Emergency suit. Why isn't it instance, though? Instances should be easy.
The tech they couldn't get going, I reckon.
Bro, have you experienced the hangars?
Yeah.
I think the
that's-
instances, I think it's because, so in a monthly report, they mentioned that the instance tech they're working on is going to depend on dynamic server meshing. So they might be trying to build it in a way that allows them to instance stuff and move it around in a different way. I don't freaking know, man. Does the Cry engine already have instances built into it? Gotta find out. Does Lumberyard have instancing? It must, right? New World launched on it.
Yeah, all of that's had it.
Sounds like they were just waiting for server meshing before they actually built their ability to instance stuff. And maybe they just like forced through some rudimentary style for the hangars to work since they didn't have server meshing ready yet.
That would
They're all
stack.
identical inside. The whole point of them making this many locations is purely just to make sure that people could experience them without running into other people.
Do you feel that that's a reaction by CIG to the way the community's responded about
Toes.
PvE versus PvP locations being
Maybe.
more prevalent?
Possibly. It would have been
Always-
really
always on the outs.
really bad idea for them to release it with just like 4 or 5 of these. And I hope they would have foreseen that without the community's feedback, but it might be a reaction, yeah. Papa Emeritus. Emeritus. Also with the sub today. 6 months out here. Let's hear it, folks. Thank you for supporting the stream, my man. Getting that hype train on the way. Big old chew. Man, I am in love with this proximity track that they run.
Mm-hmm.
The piano.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Why are they called hangars? Not like you hang a plane. A garage. Call it a garage. Spaceship garage.
Maybe that was too many words to use.
Challenge the paradigm, hustle. If they could add cinematic storytelling into Star Citizen like Destiny, it would be cool, not just reading the story or listening to recordings. Destiny was like you were playing a part in a good movie. Can you expand on that? What was it that felt like you were playing the part in the story as opposed to just being pushed through it? All right, let's see if we fail that objective again to return to the S3B4. Yep. Objective withdrawn.
Can we just turn around and go back?
Objective withdrawn, but contract complete. I mean, we could go
Gotta be-
back, but we don't have a objective
There's
now.
nothing to. There's, yeah, I mean, it's gone. The mission closes as soon as we do that. So
Okay, I got a new one now.
Yep.
Retrieve energy anomaly data. That tracks,
here we
because
go.
that's what we just learned about. Sharing it to you.
got it.
Hey, it's Arkin. Glad you're back on board. I keep poring over that last batch of data you pulled from Onyx. Is it picture forming, but it's hazy? Still not sure what or when it's hiding. We need more info to bring everything into focus, so you're going back in. Start making your way, and I'll be in touch.
I do think this is interesting. I do want to figure out what else is going on. So like as a new player, if I came across this, say 6 months from now, when this wasn't the hot new commodity to do, it's still plenty interesting to take part in.
Oh, for sure.
But it's different when you're paying attention to every single thing that happens and you get told all this stuff has gone on and you watch all the streams and see the YouTube videos and then you go and do it and it's like, well, I'm just playing through the motions. At least for some people it's different. Some people do not mind.
I still feel like we're still testing what sticks to the wall when they throw it. That's how this feels to me. I still like to step away from the game occasionally, and then when you look at it from a bit more of a wider perspective, and nope, we're still just testing out the ideas of what feels good, what doesn't feel good, what works, what doesn't work.
Yeah. It's the best way to look at it so you don't go crazy playing this game. Because you definitely, if you view it as a finished game, then obviously these deliveries would be terrible.
Yeah, and disjointed as well. Like they don't have any real, like there's pieces, kind of like how this narrative's being sort of given to us. It's like, oh, it's kind of hazy. We don't really understand what's going on here. Well, we're much the same when we're trying to play the game. We're getting bits and pieces of the final puzzle, but we don't really see the full picture very clearly. It's a little bit glazed.
That's why when I look at the way that all of this sort of stuff gets received by the community, like the idea that people view these, I know I'm bringing it up again and I'm sorry guys, I keep coming back to this, but like the idea that people view these as events and that they should be getting like done and finished every monthly patch in order for you to move on to the next storyline or event that happens the next month. A game doesn't work out like that. I mean, that would be like if we got to play GTA 6 in development and every time they made a new heist or a new big mission, we got to play it that month and then we move on to the next one in the next month when they've finished development on that. And it's like, well, yeah, GTA would suck if we played it like that. It'd be a lot better if you were able to wait until they had all of the missions there for you to progress through, and then you play them all at your pace and your way. And I think that makes Star Citizen feel worse to play at this moment. But I also find it really interesting. Realizing just today that our language is language makes no sense.
Quantum travel complete.
Waffle, this mission bugged out for you twice today. We'll see if it works. For one, the story in Destiny was immersive. You got sucked in. They worked on the cinematics and script for just a cutscene as much as they did on gameplay. Your character was a part of the cutscenes. It was seen in the cutscenes or movie of Destiny. Okay. In Star Citizen, it feels like you have to read your contract. It's an email that you get, and you're trying to figure out the story instead of being told the story of being part one. Yeah, I would definitely say that Bungie is probably much better at crafting a story than CIG, given their history with it. I'm excited to see what CIG actually does with that sort of format once they care about Star Citizen more. I'm hopeful for Squadron that we have some really good side missions in there. They want you to like really focus on your character and relations and doing stuff with characters and things like that. So I'm expecting somewhat, not quite as deep as Mass Effect where you're going on a whole storyline for a character, but I'm expecting the same sort of do stuff with your party as like social events, and just learning more about people gets you a little more invested.
So, here's what I'm thinking. The engineering wing has a bunch of sensors used to monitor the facility. You pull the data from there, and I should be able to check for any anomalies in the last few months. Only problem, and it's a big one, is that the area is dangerously radioactive. So you'll need to figure something out for that.
The area is dangerously radioactive. Good luck. What skin you rocking on the C1 and why isn't the Olympia? Because the PTU is far too much effort to change skins on ships, man. Good to see you, by the way, X. How are you doing? Yeah, we're retrieving energy anomaly data. I've got a repair tool. Do you have one, Mav?
Yeah, I think I printed one. Let me just make sure that the attachment system works, because that's usually what glitches out for me.
When is 4.3 expected to go live? I would give it like 2 weeks. I don't think they're going to try and push it out this coming week, but maybe the week after that.
Yeah, I do have a salvage. Why am I walking so slow?
You think they're going to try and do it next week, Frisch? Oh, we're going to engineering. Can you not just break through these?
I feel like this is a mining thing, maybe? Or a laser cut? Let's try.
I don't have the mining attachment.
I've got one. There it goes. Oh, it's that. Maybe step back a little bit.
Is it working?
Oh, yep, it's gonna blow up.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful. You got to bring your mining specialist along. All right. Looks like this pipe was already repaired.
We have friends again.
You're down. Players up ahead.
Copy that. I. 'Cause. 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 'C
Hello, fellow space person.
Do I have to repair that pipe? Is that the deal?
Yeah, it looks like it's already repaired. Oh, no, this one right here isn't.
Do you have the ammo in that thing
There
for
we
filling
go.
up the house?
Okay.
That's what we're looking for. Get out of there and take it to the drop-off.
Nice. It worked.
Nice. Go.
That's the first time I've done repair gameplay.
Ow, 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 ow. Taking damage.
Kind of funny, that's the first time I've ever done repair gameplay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, to our right. How's this thing overheating every shot?
Oh, man, yeah. Watch yourself to the right there. Think he's down. Okay, we're good.
How's your health?
I'm good.
Another one to the right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm overheating a lot for some reason.
Yeah. It caught me by surprise. Every shot I was firing, it was overheating the gun.
Can you get anything from this thing?
From its mouth.
Nice, you can get its fangs.
Mm-hmm. On this kiosk. But download data. Okay.
Alrighty. Radiation incoming.
Got it. We can't go back the way we came in, from what I can gauge. We have to push on. Whoa. Anybody?
He did say that we got the stuff, but it's still telling me that we need to retrieve the files down. Oh, we have to. Wait, do we need to turn it in?
I just have a marker to go to. I don't have anything telling me what to do.
Let me see. Retrieve energy anomaly data from the engineering wing, yeah. Retrieve and deliver to the Baijini point. So I don't think it. I think this is the glitch that Waffle might have ran into. It's not
Okay.
understanding that we got the data.
I'll switch out weapons. Need some ammo. I see you making friends over here.
Guess we just get out of here. What happened for you is you got a marker to go to the station, but when you got there, nothing happened. Yeah, we got the marker to go to the station. I think that the terminal we went to just glitched out and thought it was a fabricator. See, like, we down... Hold on, I'm going to go back up there and see if there's more interaction.
Oh, there was a thing to pick up, like a hard drive or something, that it prints out.
But there
It's hard to
was...
see.
Right here. Oh, yeah, you're right. Got it.
That was one of the bugs in the early. That was one of the bugs in the early build. Was that they weren't printing, or it was printing them, but they were sticking out funny, and people couldn't see them.
Okay, well, we got that. Let's see if we now take it back to the station. Oh,
Oh.
Jesus.
A moment.
Holy crap.
That's savage.
Too realistic. All you can think about is sweating through your uniform and feeling wet socks in your boots. Ew.
Gonna res you.
Thank you. It is pretty hot here. That's why they're overheating. I didn't even realize it was so hot. It doesn't look hot.
No, doesn't give me. It's hot vibes. Gonna see if I can grab some loot from these guys. I'm running low on ammo.
Go ahead. I'll cover you.
Arcana, I think.
Oh, you're right. It is radiation heat. Oh, that was the worst time to step out. It's interesting that we're getting hit with radiation heat out here, but we're not actually detecting radiation the whole time.
Yeah, only when the bursts come through.
Yeah.
But this inventory system is shocking something. Alright, let's try this. Ready when you are.
Alright, give me 1 second. Read up on your message, no clue. What did it say? I can't scroll up right now. There's some more Zenith ammo in here if you need it.
I could definitely use 1 or 2 of those.
Man, I just want some prism ammo, bro. So much salvaging material. When the guitars start up, you instantly think of Mad Max and the guy on the big truck playing the theme music. Flames flying around.
they actually had that. There was a physicalized thing in that movie. They didn't just CGI that whole process. Apparently, it was all done.
Yeah, I saw the behind the scenes of that. It's freaking nuts, dude.
And that movie was notable for what they achieved out of it.
I watched Fury Road lately. That was also really good.
Yeah, yeah, I didn't mind that at all. It was actually quite a good sort of beginning story. Normally they're a little bit weak, but that one actually had a decent bit of strength to it.
Yeah. All right, let's see
Especially
if
how
this
she
works.
lost her arm. Savage.
Does anyone know if each of the facilities have their own inventory or are they all linked together? Each one has its own inventory. Let me get a heal in.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah. All right. Furiosa bombed? What?
Did it really? Wow. That's a shame. Kind of hard to pick these days what's gonna sink or swim when it comes to some movies.
Feels like it's all word of mouth now. Not all, but it feels like so much of it depends on word of mouth. If if something gets like a bad reputation for some reason online, it can really hurt it.
Speaking of which, somebody was telling me last night that the latest War of the Worlds movie is
Ooh, yeah.
apparently that got a 0 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, it's moved up to 4%.
Oh,
Yeah.
did
They're
they pay
making
somebody?
progress, dude.
Yeah, I
But
haven't seen
at
it, but
that point,
don't know
people
if
are
I'll
hate
bother.
watching it.
That's what I thought too. The views just come from people wondering how bad could it possibly be.
Which sucks, because that's a fantastic franchise. War of the Worlds, because there's so much potential there. Check out Freaky Tales. Freaky Tales.
Is that a movie?
That sucks because you can't spawn there, and if you crash... You know what? Hold on. Let me put it to the test real quick. I'm going to store something in this one just to confirm for you that they have different cargo.
I see what you're saying.
If you crash and crash protection doesn't work, you basically lose all your loot. If you quit in the locations you spawn on the spawn bed, does that not work? Alright, let me throw something down. Oops. Let's say I'm just gonna throw down like this silver ingot. And then we'll store that on the grid. Okay. Now when we get to the next one, we'll see if it's there.
Oh, I see. You're testing to see if they're linked. The inventories are linked between facilities.
Yeah.
I mean, that would stack if these were an instance, right? And they only had what, like 5 of them throughout the whole system.
Yeah,
So yeah, that would make sense. But in this iteration, 100 different locations, which I didn't get to listen to the entire podcast. I'm halfway through it from Mr. Kraken yesterday. Did he say whether or not anyone's been through and taken any note of where these things all are?
No, I don't think so.
No, because 120 of them apparently got dropped in, but I'm just sort of wondering whether they've just stretched them over 2 or 3 moons, or because I mean the moons aren't small.
They're on every moon. That's what they said when they were adding them in, that they put them across all moons in Stanton. Can't set the spawn at the facility. No, but I have like quit out at the facilities and then I respawn back in the medical bed. I don't know if that's what they want to be happening. Did happen to me a couple times though.
Alright, dude, I'll be back in 2 seconds. Go for the dog for a quick run.
Gotcha. You watched Greyhound yesterday. Fantastic movie. Also made you more excited for the Perseus. What is Greyhound? Hey, Zero State in the chat. What's up, dude? Famous Twitch streamer, airline pilot, creator. Zero State himself. We had to remove Delamar to reduce the number of assets in Stanton. Also CIG, 6 useless distribution centers, 120 ground-to-ground bases. Also, I'm just memeing, don't hate me. They should bring Delamar back in now that they got server meshing in. Who cares about Nyx? I miss Delamar, man. That was a nice location. Nice area. You want to grind tier 4 Hurston, but it's literally a time sink nightmare to actually do. Dude, I haven't even hit tier 4 on my first faction yet. Zero, you remember when people were all trapped in Levski and the community had to band together to get everybody out of there? That was funny. Good times. They should do that again in game. They should just make it so that one specific area you can't get your own ships, so everybody who spawns there needs to get saved. You grinded 16 million for a whole C knowing it probably wouldn't work, and yet you're still surprised it doesn't work. Like the whole C doesn't work, or you can't even buy it. Hurston's the only one you've done. You hit tier 3 in 10 hours. Honestly, it hasn't felt like I've sunk that much time into it because I've done it so much gradually over the last few weeks. I think it's a lot better if these are things that you take month by month rather than trying to do all in a few days. Recco Battaglia was your boo. Did you ever take that storyline to get her the upgraded mechanical leg, Zero State? That's real boo energy. Make a deal with Hurston and get her that gold-plated metal leg instead of that crappy Delamar stuff she was wearing. Tier 5 micro, tier 2 Hurston. I'm proud of that microtech progress. It takes a special type of person to go from microtech to Hurston. Hey, Zero. How you doing, dude? Good to see you. Thanks for hopping in to the stream and the 19 months subbed up on the channel. My man, if you don't already, you have access to the early... I mean, you know you have access to the early podcast. Heck, were you there for the live show? I think I saw you there for the live show. Anybody who is a subscriber on Twitch or YouTube or Patreon, just so you guys know, the podcast is up and available for you guys early right now. Me and Mr. Kraken talked all about these locations, the new ship coming into the game, and his process of creating guides for all this stuff. Nice hour and a half talk. It is available to you on the Discord. Retrieve energy anomaly. Do I just like put it in my inventory or something? Oh, I probably have to put it in the Covalix locker. Loading and unloading is bugged for the whole sea. Yikes. How is that still bugged? They're tricky. They lay out the rep bar like it's linear, but it's logarithmic. So tier 4 is 2 times the rep as tier 3. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely takes a lot more time to get to the later ones. Oh yeah, I saw you, no clue, with the Mad Max. We actually started talking about a whole bunch of Mad Max after you mentioned that. That's how I found out that Furiosa apparently didn't do well in theaters. Disappointing. Excuse me. I hope you don't mind. What are you waiting for? No, okay. What do we do? It's not working. He's just looking at the thing, looking back at me. Looking at the thing, back at me. Back at the thing, back at me.
I leave you alone for 3 minutes and you break it. I think I did read that they took this delivery away from here and you put it in the elevator.
Got it. Come on.
Nice.
Accept it. No, does that mean I just lost it? I think that means I just lost it. No, I still have it. Okay, I'll try putting it in the elevator. Turn them in a freight elevator? Okay.
Yeah, I think pretty sure that's what I'd read in the patch notes somewhere. Let me
Oh, no problem, no clue. You need 2,000 boxes. It's like 20, 100 and 1,000 missions. Is that to reach the top tier of the resource drive? The whole sea works loading and unloading. You do not get 100% of the cargo most of the time. Is it auto loading and unloading? Patch notes say freight elevator. Okay.
Yeah.
That's so funny, dude. That's like you get this like little tiny data chip and they're like, just put it in this gigantic elevator and send it down. Not weird at all.
It says changed delivery lockers for elevator, hauling elevators for mission item turn-in. That's good. Now we can test that that's working or not. No pressure, tomato.
Sending.
Thanks for dropping the data off. I'm hoping that the
Hey.
sensors manage to pick up something anomalous, and then we can start putting together a clearer pattern. I'll be in touch again soon.
Doing something, right? Talking to you.
Okay. It worked. Completed the contract. Let's see if we got another one now. That we do. Retrieve security data. Let's do it.
Alright.
Hey, what's up, Strat Cat? The PT is performing pretty well today.
It's Arkin again. In a bit of good news, it seems some of the old ASD security systems are still outputting data that we might be able to use to pinpoint Yorit. I'm guessing there are still active protocols you'll need to bypass to get access to the data. Grab what you can, and I'll put the intel to good use.
Alright.
Thought you were following, Spectre? No problem. Welcome in. Welcome to the chat. Captain Deadwake did a video showing the Halsey stuff recently. Showed it working, huh? Auto load and auto unload. It is annoying having to submit the contract incomplete, but it still pays like 520,000. Dang. That would we actually just, I think, how many have we completed now? 4? 3?
Yeah, 3.
Let's see if we can hit number 4.
So Tomato, the other day you had a poll for peanut butter, smooth or crunchy.
Yes.
Right.
Smooth
So I
won
was
by a
looking-
landslide.
It did. It did.
Most of the votes were from YouTube, though. Twitch didn't have much peanut butter opinions.
It did seem that way at time. But I feel like Twitch is probably sitting on the fence because they're probably, well, I kind of like both, so they're not sure which way you're supposed to go. And I'm much the same.
Yeah.
And then I was at the supermarket last night. We've got a brand over here called Pix, P-I-C-S, and they make one that's called Smoochie. So that's smooth and crunchy mixed together. So it's the perfect blend of smooth and crunchy peanut butter combined.
Isn't that
I've
just
got a-
crunchy?
Well, it's just very, very refined crunchiness. So there's particulates of peanut, but not completely smooth.
Okay.
So it's the blend
Right.
between the two.
Yeah, Twitch seems pretty peanut butter neutral. They're more of the jelly type of crowd, so we're supposed to ask if Twitch likes jelly or jam.
Yeah, what's the distinction in the States between the two?
I think jam has no chunks, or jelly has. I think one of them has chunks of fruit and the other one doesn't.
Okay.
Not entirely sure though.
Because our
I'm sure
jelly's
chat
like-
will. Chat will let us know.
We could, yeah. We call jelly. Sorry, our jelly is your Jello, I think. You know, like you guys have Jello, which is just the wiggly.
Oh
dessert.
yeah. Jam
But
is
when someone
chunky,
says-
jelly is smooth. Okay.
Someone says peanut butter and jelly to me, I'm thinking, how do you get on a piece of
Yeah,
toast?
that sounds gross.
That'd be pretty messed up in my brain. So, and for a very short time when I was a fair bit younger, we used to have the jars of peanut butter and jam or jelly, as you call it. You know, it would be pre-mixed, like a swirl in the jar. You know, you didn't have one and the other; it came in the same jar. Didn't last long.
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah, I know
Died
that
of-
we have that. Smucker's does that in America.
Oh, okay. There you go. Still a thing then. Just didn't really hit well in this mug.
Yeah, I'm not ashamed to say that I used to eat that with a spoon.
Yeah. No, I'll eat peanut butter with a spoon, but I don't see me. Yeah, gets into a jam in a jar.
Knott's Berry makes them both.
I was
Nice.
gonna say. The cookie monster is Vasen would know exactly where all the
The
Or the
Cookie
good stuff,
Monster, dude. The OG Cookie Smith. Yeah, I was a big fan of Sugar Rushes as a kid. I'm not gonna lie, that's probably gonna hit me in my later ages. Oh,
Sugar Rush is a brand or a an affliction.
no, just like the literally, yeah, just
Yeah.
eating too much stuff with sugar in it. I had a thing for sugary things when I was younger. Now I have a thing for just like hot, crunchy foods, which is also bad because a lot of hot, crunchy foods come from being fried.
Deep fried. Yeah.
Y'all making me
I
hungry,
was-
dude. My stomach's literally like hurting for some food.
Yeah, I
hungry.
had to make a coffee and make some breakfast while I was in the kitchen just before. I was like, damn, it's too early in the morning to be not eating
Good
food.
call, dude. You can't come to this stream and not at some point get hungry from the food talks because we just always end up talking about food.
Every stream, yeah.
Mike, when this game is finished, you're gonna start playing again. Until then, you just watch the streaming. Man, I tell a lot of people that's the way to go. A lot of people force themselves to play this in its current state, and it frustrates them. And I'm like, just don't play for now. Let us suffer for you.
And live vicariously through tomatoes, streaming and gaming prowess.
Yeah, sunflower oil is very common over here, so it's not the best choice.
Oh, is that the go-to oil for most things to be fried in? Sunflower?
Yeah.
Okay. Quite economical
Oh,
from what I
wait, I
understand.
forgot to check the cargo elevator.
Oh yeah, science.
You had the best onion rings yesterday, dude.
Those
Onion
things are
rings.
dangerous.
Those are so
can-
good, man.
I was slow getting to the air fryer market. I was sat on the fence about how useful one of those things would be, and once I got an air fryer, it's just game changer.
Much healthier, huh?
It- Oh, but just yeah, things like fries, or like onion rings, those sorts of things that you would normally have to mess around with a deep fryer to cook. Just brilliant with an air fryer.
Would you say it still comes out tasting the same?
Yeah, 100%. Anyone that argues that, I'll die on that hill. After having, granted, I did buy a reasonably pricey, high-end air fryer because that's kind of how I prefer to be. Yeah,
Classy.
I'd used other friends, like ones at their houses, and that sort of sold me on the idea, and then I went and bought one, and now it's replaced my oven. Just about, to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Except
the one
for
my
big items
parents
that
have. Basically, it has the ability to do like convection heating and stuff too.
Yeah, I bought my parents that style, just because they were, using a big oven to cook smaller meals and stuff like that. And it made no sense to heat
Yeah.
up a huge oven for that time. So, but my one's a twin drawer option. You can, split the meal and it cooks independently and that kind of jazz. But
It didn't work. We can keep going.
Vesson, you can air fry cookies.
Maverick, the elevator didn't work.
Yeah. So I was watching the stream and not my screen, realizing that there's actually quite a lag. I'm like, wait, what? You're still standing here.
Yeah, so
But-
the cargo is not connected between the different places.
It's just a back end thing, right? Like the server meshing that we were talking about. If the server meshing linked them all together, then I guess that's how. But where are you?
Right there. You were just in here. What happened?
I'm confused.
I just had you in
If
the
we just-
elevator.
Now you're 360 meters away. Are you in the lobby or the hangar?
I'm in the lobby.
Messed
Sat
up.
on this game for like 2 years. Started playing regularly about a year ago, and since then it's been really stable and so much fun. It improved a lot this year.
The elevators are instanced as well.
We're going to research wing again.
But yes, Fasten, to answer your question, you can air fry a cookie.
Nice. When do I think 4.3 is going live? I'm thinking 2 weeks. Maybe by the end of next week, but I really think 2 weeks from now. Power outage after sudden storm early this morning. Can't play any games, so listening in while you play instead. Hope you get your power back soon.
I cut so.
You've lost 30 pounds in 3 months eating almost only fried foods. Yeah, man, but what about the skin? And the heart? And I guess if it's not deep frying, works out better that way.
Is this water physicalized where I'm standing? Can you see if when I'm jumping on that, is that doing anything to the water that I'm standing on?
Nope.
Okay. Because the reflection from it is next level. Like it's without, there's no ray tracing or anything in the game, but you would swear there was almost a version of ray tracing.
Nice cube maps.
Yeah. Somebody else here?
I don't know.
Getting lit up. Although Paul was saying, oh, I thought she might have been in the podcast you had with him the other day, that the fact there's like the potential for the NPCs here from different factions that should shoot each other, theoretically speaking.
That's what Kraken was saying.
Oh yeah.
Pirates and looters.
Yeah. More of the boomstick ammo over here.
Static, you got gifted a sub 1 month ago. 1 month sub 15 days ago. You didn't even know. Well, congrats, dude. Go check out the podcast. It's already up for anybody who has a Twitch sub or a YouTube membership. All right, so we're looking for security data this time. Yeah, sounds good. Looking for security data at one of these terminals.
Oh, nice shot.
Ow.
Where is this guy shooting from? Oh, down here. There must have been a balance on the custodian, because I don't remember it being this lightweight.
I hate the custodian.
Why? Because it looks like a Honda Civic?
Yes. Bad memories with Honda Civics, you know? I was more of an Acura guy.
An Acura, yeah. Do you guys have the Integra in the States?
Yup. I drove the Integra as my first car.
Yeah. Yeah.
96
did you have the-
Integra.
Not the Type R, though? Or was it a Type
No.
R?
No. I did move on
Thank
to
you.
an RSX Type S, though.
Nice.
Yeah. Loved that car.
That was the Subaru or the Subaru crossover, right? The RSX. That was the boxer
No,
engine.
that's Acura.
Yeah, I think they did a deal between Honda and Subaru.
Was it a
back those
Subaru
days.
engine?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it had a boxer engine. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the
I
RSX.
don't think so.
I shall look at it.
It was an inline 4. Isn't the boxer engine horizontally?
Yeah, it
displaced?
is. Yeah, let me have a look. I did have a friend with one of those way back. Boxer and Subaru is synonymous with each other. The Boxer engines are a Porsche design. Oh, that guy was already dead. He was lying on the ground. Have you seen an NPC res another NPC yet?
No, not yet. Not in here.
No.
I think I saw it at an outpost one time.
Yeah, I've seen it at the Hathor location, or an attempt to, but it glitched out and both NPCs fell through the floor. But
I got a marker.
go on. Oh yeah, sorry, upstairs.
The RSX Type S is the Integra in other parts of the world. I mean, it's basically the Integra, right? It's just... Dude, I don't understand why they tried to bring the Integra back and call it the Integra when it just looks like the successor to the RSX. Just doesn't really come off as a Integra. The Integra was definitely like a smaller, more compact car than the RSX.
What year was your RSX?
2006.
Is that like a square cut on it?
Did it? Sorry?
Has that got the small square back end on it? Like
Square
a flat.
back end?
Yeah, instead of it being sort of like curved back end, they did like a square
No, it
vertical
was
back
pretty
end.
curved. Yeah.
Right.
Went from the 96 Integra to the 2006 Type S. And drove the 2006 Type S all the way up until last year.
Nice. Used it to win over Mrs. Amato.
Yeah. Then we got a Hyundai Kona. Little family style car.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right, where do we copy? Ah, over here.
Where is he shooting you from?
Go over there, across the room.
I see him. Okay.
All right, I'm copying the data. Wait, it's telling me I need to make repairs first. Is there like a pipe around here or something?
I don't see one. What would we be repairing? There's a whole lot of sparking electrical stuff above us, but I mean, we don't have repair tools for that stuff, do we? Or do we?
I don't see. Let me see. Maybe if I just put the card in, it'll... Yep, download's ready.
Oh, okay.
All right. Now you just need to drop that data off somewhere safe.
Okay. Very direct request.
All right, now we get out of here, I guess. Jesus.
You good?
Yeah. Just terrible aim.
It was me in the first couple of hours playing Battlefield the other night, realizing that I'm out of touch with my high-speed FPS gaming, because I'm normally a console player, so I'm used to using a controller for my FPS games, but playing mouse and keyboard at that speed that's a whole nother level. So
Yeah, I still can't do it.
My twitch reflex speed on my mouse is just not at that level. So I felt like I was the lag, not the game.
Yeah, I still preferred to play with the controller.
Yeah, when I switched to controller, though, I felt like I was running in slow motion all the time, so it's really hard to get the balance, but your brain figures it out after a few hours, and you get a bit of muscle memory from it.
I still constantly am pressing the wrong keys with my left hand.
Yeah. That is the thing.
Oh, where the heck's the gravity room?
Oh, that's the.
We gotta go one more floor up.
Must be, yeah. So it must be two. I got two. I have two markers.
Yeah,
Did
we
you get
gotta. No, I just got the one to go back to the station.
Yeah, I've got deliver security data, and then directly above me, I've got another one at 256 megameters away. I don't know what that's for.
That's what we should be heading for, but I don't know how to find the gravity room again. This wing kind of confuses me.
Yeah, I'm really easy to get turned around.
Alright, I'm gonna try going back downstairs again.
Can we go through? No, I don't. We can get back underneath this building, can we? Almost like we need someone to make a guide. Tell us how to get around. Was that guy
Just
half
cowering.
dead? Oh. So we can.
Bro, I'm so confused.
I honestly thought we would go back the way we came up, but
No, we have to go through the gravity room and get down to the bottom, take the elevator up, but I keep, like, the gravity room's on one of these floors, but
it's not this one.
what am I missing here? Yeah, they're definitely fighting each other. Okay, so this is the freaking top floor.
Mm-hmm.
So if we come over here... No, this isn't the top floor. We should be going through a closed off section. So there's one more floor we can go up from here? Am I missing something? This is where we come down. Turn over here. Go through the hallway. Ah, missing this room. Here we go. That was annoying.
Other one that says gravity lab on the side of it, right?
Hmm? Yeah, the one that's labeled. I'm just dumb and I can't read.
Exploration
Black
gameplay
aside.
tomato. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, Darth Maul, and this is a new area.
Oh, those plates are interactable.
Hmm?
The plates that are floating around in the gravity area, there you can move them.
Oh. Movable
I
cover.
wonder. Well, no, I wonder whether or not something there in the future where you've got to, position them around it to shield you from the radiation, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, time to do the copions again.
Let me just make sure I've got plenty of ammo stored up on this thing. I don't think using a sniper rifle is going to be there. Yeah. That was a premium. Alright.
They're right inside this door.
Oops. I go one too far down.
No, I'm coming down. I just wanted to make sure they weren't gonna follow us
Bum
from
rush us.
behind.
Oh, coming up.
Coming down.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think we're clear.
Oh, nope.
Still
it
good
is
back
slow.
here. Oh, let's move into the hallway. Back. One more. Ooh, two more. Three more.
Oh, NPCs. Ramp. Heal up. Look, haven't quite worked out the reason as to why they made the NPCs throw their gun vertically in the air.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
You and I were doing the Hathor location when they first did it, and they're just literally throwing the stuff so far up in the air. It was a joke almost, but
Just floating around.
yeah, I don't really understand what the reason for it was. Maybe because when they were dropping them, they were falling through the ground, so they need to get them above the ground when they drop so they don't fall. But
Alright, I'm hitting the elevator.
covering.
Elevator's here.
Whoa, Jesus!
They chucked a grenade.
That just threw me through the geometry for a minute. That was awkward. We're in. Picking us up. Ugh, that was weird.
Woo!
These are a big facility though. Like if you look at the scale of the elevator we're going up, for instance, it's when you've shown us the footage of how these things were supposed, the underground facilities were supposed to be. You know, they've got that big elevator that takes you down on a bit of a diagonal.
Yeah.
Kind of resembles that, but obviously not that.
Smaller, but yeah.
Hmm.
We keep skipping like 2 or 3 of the floors in this section, so there's plenty of space to move around in this. Although I do think that after maybe the 5th or 6th time, it starts to get a little bit repetitive. But by then you're kind of, I mean, it's basically you've run the dungeon.
Yeah, so do you feel that that's what this content will be long term once this thing gets flushed through and it's no longer part of the game as a whole?
Yeah, I
Or do you
think if they instanced this and had you do it all at once, this would be like a solid hour and a half to 2 hours of content.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're thinking this would be a loop, right? So like this would be, you go on the learn about what ASD did path, and it's a storyline, like a sub storyline inside the game that you could go down and do, and you end up going to all the different ASD related facilities to fill in that loop eventually. You wouldn't have to necessarily do it all in one section, but they would link the pyro ASDs and then the worm and you know all this sort of stuff together to give you that baseline, but it would be one giant mission base subsection. As I said before, it sort of feels like they're just throwing this stuff at the wall to see if it sticks and see if it resonates with the way that the players want to interact with the missions. But it's also the mission system itself that they're possibly testing to see if they can make it, you know, link.
Maybe. Yeah, they've got a template with this now, so they'll be able to do more with it over time. Underground facilities, I think in general, they just needed to find an excuse to reintroduce underground facilities, and now they can theme them differently.
Right. Q.
Uncle, someone wants to say bye to the stream.
Oh, hello, Pickle. Okay, where is she? Where are you? Come here. Come here. Where is she? Where'd she go? Where's that Pickle girl?
They're coming at my bite.
Guys, fill the chat with emotes for my niece. She loves the emotes. Go, go. Pickle, go. Buck. Buck. Say hi. Everybody say bye to Pickle.
Is you being a cat?
She's being a cat. She's so cute. This is...
Next time Chat sees her, she'll be grown.
Yeah, this is half of why we come to Turkey. And the next time you guys see her, it's gonna...
Thank you for some.
Look, Buck. Yeah, there they are. They're the emotes. Next time we see her, we actually do not know when it'll be. Well, we did go and get her so that we could spend our last week with her. She is being taken from us tonight. Because that's how things go here. So we don't actually get to see her after today. And because we are getting out of here and clearing out our whole house, I honestly don't know when we will be seeing her again. We're gonna try and keep contact and play games with her over the internet and stuff, but this is a sad week for us, leaving her. Not the way we wanted to end this trip. But that is part of the reason we're leaving, because we don't get to actually do the things that we want to do or enjoy the time we want to with her. And we got to do what we need to for our own sanity and mental health. She's cute though. She's gonna be a little. I don't think she's gonna be a streamer when she grows up, but she loves watching, and she gets very excited when she sees you guys in chat with the emotes and stuff. We were gonna, I mean, the cooking stream on Wednesday she was supposed to be at, and that was gonna be kind of like our big goodbye. But those plans aren't happening. We will still be doing the cooking stream. So if you guys want to come and chill and see what we make and hang out, that will be the last time we do a stream from this house. We'll be leaving the next morning, and from then on we'll be back in the US.
What's on the menu for the cooking stream this week?
Don't know yet.
Clever.
We'll do something good. Uncle Tomato. Yeah, she calls me uncle. Ain't no other uncles here.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
It's actually kind of crazy. We went to go see some friends while we were picking her up from the city, and they just had their baby like 2 months ago, so the baby was tiny, little pocket of a baby, and it was her first time holding a newborn, not a newborn, but like holding a baby that small, and it was so crazy to like, because we were there the day she was born. We took care of her for her first week. And it was weird to see her holding another baby that was the same size that she used to be. And that's when I was like, oh, this is why people have second kids. Gonna miss the fuck out of her.
Landing gear down.
They have video, that sort of stuff in Turkey. No, the platforms for that.
Sorry?
Do they have video, that sort of stuff in Turkey? Yeah, they got a video chat platform.
Yeah,
on
I
iPhone?
mean, we've got, yeah, there's a good app that there's, I mean, it's the same, it's the same
Landing
Android store
off.
that we use in America, so it'll be we'll just use, there's like a chat app that you can use that's made especially for kids so we can keep in touch. But we got her Minecraft,
Oh, that's cool.
and we're probably at some point I'm gonna try and like get her either a PlayStation or an Xbox or something so that we can play on console together. And
Yeah, for sure.
yeah. Just like any way to stay in touch, really. Because at some
Oh,
point
not
kids
that-
are like, I don't want to talk on the phone, I want to play games. You just play games with
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, exactly. Just play with Uncle Tomato.
All right. Birth amnesia is a heck of a drug. Is forgetting how it can be. Thank you for the kind words and the good wishes, guys. It means a lot. It's an emotional time, but it's one of those things you have to do. We're hoping she comes over and lives with us when she's like around middle school, high school age.
Great. That security data should give us a better idea of which areas of the facility have been
Idea.
accessed and when. I might even be able to start putting together a rough timeline of Yoret's actions. I'll give this a once-over and contact you when I have our next step figured out.
All right, man. Darth Maulin. Yeah, the thing about her is like we didn't even have her, right? We just took care of her, so we didn't even go through that whole process. But it's definitely been a learning opportunity, and I am so grateful that like I never would have experienced that in America. It's a lot more of a community kind of thing here, and I think that prepared me a lot more for fatherhood than I would have been ready for. And so now we go back to the States. And you know, little baby tomato at some point. Taryn, thank you for the bits, dude. Appreciate the pizza biddies. Been dropping them here for years now. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a good weekend, dude. What is this widgetry? Faces to the contract? Yeah, they're starting to do it more and more. Hopefully everything has that sort of opportunity and experience now. That about wraps it up for me though today, folks. Big shout. Thank you all for being here this week. Thank you for hanging out throughout the last month. Like I said, Twitch, you've been absolutely amazing this month. I appreciate you. YouTube, you guys are also awesome. I just like the good times and the chat with you guys. And also you did a great job with the peanut butter poll. Creamy for the win. Thanks for the bits, dude.
No problem.
Family's the one that love and care about you the most, yup. Yup. And you know what? I think we've done enough for her at this point that she knows that we love her even if we are living somewhere else. And I'm glad that we got this much time with her that we did. All right, y'all. I'm going to send you on your way. Toes. Is the pub on? Indeed. I'm going to send you over to the Astro Pub. He's probably getting ready to launch the captain's table. And I will probably show up on the captain's table too. And like to chat, not actually on there. I've had enough podcasts and stuff this week. I'm ready to take a little break tonight and go eat some foods. But thank you all for being here. Much love to you. You're great people. You're good times. Always a fantastic time streaming with you guys. I hope you've had a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. We got you started off this weekend with something nice and shiny and crunchy and good times. Hey! Somebody just dropped subs up in here. Joker Tango, thank you for... You guys started a hype train? I can't leave when there's a hype train going on. Okay. Well, now I have to find something else to do for 5 minutes. Toes. Y'all are something else. Okay, let's see what else there is. Retrieve seismic data. Maverick, let's continue on until the hype train dies, I guess.
You're asking for trouble doing that.
I'm over here thinking that I can't leave during a hype train. That's rude.
No.
That's mean. Y'all made it happen. Thank you, Joker Tango, for the 5 subs. I appreciate you.
It's going to be a bit strange, but one of the old experiments they had running back in the day tracked seismic changes. If Yorid is down there, then he could be showing up on those sensors. Only downside is that testing chamber isn't exactly the healthiest place to be. Take it one step at a time, and you should be able to get what we need.
All right. We'll keep it rolling then. Gwyn, thank you for the sub on Twitch. Big hypes, you guys. Cheers. Well, we're still at it. False alarm, folks. Sorry to mix you up, throw you off. I threw everybody off their game now.
Hey, fuck my tomatoes up!
Launch complete.
Appreciate you, Brigadier Bo, with the bits, dude. Getting ready for the school year, buddy. How you feeling about it?
Landing gear up.
Let me,
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ram, raw, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken.
yeah! I love that one, dude. I love that one.
That's great, right? I forget that they're on there 'cause it's not often that I use the the Twitch, like the web for doing most of the stuff. I usually run it through the app on my phone because it's easier to type and stuff. But then when you scroll down, you realize you've got access to all the other kind of fun stuff that's in there. So.
Yeah. It's easy to forget about the fun parts of the stream, huh? Thank you for the bits, man.
Sure.
All right, since we're hyping, since we're on the train, do some fun music. The old bass line. Just got a few more classes to finish prepping for. Dude, shout out to you, man. Thank you for helping to keep our education going. God knows we need it. YouTube, you guys still alive? Did you catch on to that? We didn't actually leave. Thank you very much. Yo, Joker with another 5? Brother.
Go.
Hell yeah, Joker 10. Running it to end up the stream. I appreciate you. I'm gonna let Dora know that those ones were for her.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I can't tell her that. I'll have Mrs. Tomato tell her that. Hey, there we go. Shifty's over on YouTube still. All right, let's see how much I mean, we got another 5 minutes again now, so I guess we might actually take this contract.
Sounds like a deal. Speed run.
We'll speed run it. We'll see if we could get it done before the hype train ends. Whoa. Ooh, yeah. Maverick. Toes.
I don't have pickles, so she can have no people. We have to get a pickles emote. That's what we'll need to add.
Yeah, we do need to get a pickle emote. I actually have her picture right here above the chat on that side. It's as good as a pickle emote.
Yeah.
It's such a funny picture too. It's like so staged. It's one of those like kind of like school pictures.
Mm-hmm.
A mana plana. Where are you?
You're not in the elevator again? Man, on my screen you're standing next to me in the elevator.
I am in the elevator. I don't see you though.
They must instance these elevators because there's only one. You know, the other shaft is broken.
He said shaft. I'm in the lobby now. I don't know where you are.
I'm back in your hangar again. I don't understand what's going on.
Gosh.
Right,
Kit
stay where you
Kat.
are.
Welcome in. KitKat117. Is that a Halo reference? How can you receive a gifted sub without a follow? Twitch recognizes, real recognizes real, as they say. Even if you have a Halo reference in your name, there's a pretty good chance you're gonna get some love out here.
That was a sniper, right?
What?
In Halo? Cat. Character. Wasn't Cat one of the characters out of the
Yeah,
Halo
Cat was a
franchise?
character. Yeah.
I think she was a sniper.
She got, didn't she get sniped?
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
ODST. That was the ODST, sorry. That was think Kat was the ODS, wasn't she? She wasn't a hat. She wasn't a Spartan. She was ODST.
Yeah,
That was a great game. That was a great game.
fantastic game. They were all good back then. All right, we got 1 minute.
Alright. Burn it and burn it.
Let's go.
These
Hi,
are the
mother-
goofy though preferences. Oh wow, there's a few of them in here.
Get wrecked. Hype train's done. Does that mean we end it? We end the stream?
Whenever you're ready.
Didn't make it very far. I don't even know where we're supposed to go for the data.
I don't have a mark either. I thought you might have had it to tell you the truth.
Nope. I was just running blind.
We can back out whenever you're ready, man.
Hype kills.
Dinner and stuff. Oh wow, that's not a
Whoa.
normal amount of NPCs.
All right. I think we're not going to make it much further than this. But you know what? That was a good effort. That was solid. That was a good... Oop. Uh-oh. You messed up. A solid effort. We made it pretty far. You guys powered us all the way back out to the facility.
I'm curious to know if we can survive jumping down this pit. Yeah.
Nice. What better time to test it? Well, that makes it easy, huh?
Right, you know, you gotta know these things for when we actually have to do it.
Yeah, now we can speedrun this extra fast. Look at that, we're already down to the elevator. Not freaking bad, dude. Whoop!
Broken?
Whoop!
Oh,
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 my
oh.
god! Oh god.
I was not prepared for that. Oh man, they're glitchy. Oh, I'm down.
I think I shot you.
But I won't press charges, I promise. Oh,
You down again?
the Copian just knocked me on my ass. Damn.
Elevator's here.
Oh, that's our cue.
Shh, I didn't shoot him. It wasn't me. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. You guys are great. I appreciate the extra effort. Joker Tango, Maverick, Brigadier. Thanks for chiming in there. Gwyn. Much love to you all. I hope you had a great stream. I hope you have a fantastic Saturday and a good weekend. I will see you again on Monday for the classic chatting and filling your ears with nonsense. And make sure to keep an eye out for Space Games Weekly coming out on Monday as well, covering a couple new games, including Era 1, Star Rupture, Star Citizen, of course, a little bit of Jump Space, no longer called Jump Ship, and maybe a little extra stuff besides that. But thank you again so much for being here, folks. I appreciate you. Treat yourselves well. Go eat something you love today. Do something you love. Hug somebody you love. hang out and relax. It's a weekend, and I hope you get to enjoy it. Thanks again for being here. I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye-bye.